Let's get some dope addicts in here.
Christopher in Bluffdale says, "Is Neil Tennant all right?"
No, they're all
in
fine.
Bluffdale.
Please tell me that Bernard Sumner is okay.
They're all fine. They're all just fine.
Neil Tennant isn't in there.
Yes, he is.
In electronic?
Yes.
The band?
Yes.
It says here just Bernard Sumner and Johnny Marr.
On this day.
Oh, wait.
What
there
was
he
the
is.
city?
Yeah.
What was the city?
Bluffdale.
Bluffdale, sorry.
Thank you. On this day in 1989, Electronic, featuring Bernard Sumner, New Order, Johnny Marr, the Smiths, guest vocalist Neil Tennant.
I didn't see that because they were just talking about the. It was Marr and Sumner who wrote that particular.
Released their debut single, "Getting Away with It."
Bernard
On purpose?
On purpose.
It says the band was formed by Bernard Sumner and Johnny Marr because Bernard Sumner was frustrated because his New Order bandmates weren't receptive to his desire to add synth programming to their music. So he decided to produce a solo album, but found that he did not enjoy working alone. So he called Johnny Marr and said, "Would you come and work with me?
I want to do some stuff," and those guys don't want to do stuff.
That's
So I
a
thought
lovely song.
We'd try some stuff together.
Lovely
Congratulations, you guys. You hit an all-time low today.
song. And they're all fine?
They're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're beautiful. All women are beautiful.
Let's see. What other songs did Electronic have?
We played a couple of them.
I'm looking here. Electronic.
I think it. Get the message.
Get the message.
That sounds right.
Tighten up.
Yeah.
Let me look them up here real quick. This is the portion of the program called Farting Around, by the way.
Where we look stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't plan out what we're going to do here. That's why sometimes it takes a minute to.
What do you mean? This is
totally
compelling
planned?
radio. This is compelling radio right here.
See, yeah, we played
yeah,
that.
There you go.
6 feet tall. 6 feet tall. And when you go away, I start to weep. You're too expensive, girl, to keep.
It's pretty mopey music, isn't it? I mean, I like it, but they're.
Well, that song
Yeah.
is Moby.
That's Neil Tennant too.
Yep.
We don't always. Sometimes we discuss what opening song we're going to do, and sometimes it's a surprise. Yeah, we used to play this too.
Which one is this?
Get the message.
I always thought of you as my brick wall, built like an angel, 6 feet tall.
See, we didn't discuss it, and I thought Carrie was going to go with Little Richard's birthday today.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. So it was a surprise.
Yeah.
How can we be free? We both need each other like sister and brother. You mean that much to me.
Well, that's lovely. There we go.
There we go.
The Georgia Peach.
1932. Richard Penniman was born. You almost couldn't be any different, Electronic and Little Richard.
And what's the other one? She sure likes the ball. What is that one?
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Good golly, Miss Molly. Yeah.
Yes, baby. Ooh, baby.
guess there's keyboards in both of them. That's keys being played.
Well,
That's
yeah.
the similarity.
You won't do your sister's will. Lucy, you won't do your sister's will.
He had a hard time getting airplay. He was scary to people.
I don't get it. He's wonderful.
Don't try to save. My heart say go, go. Have a time cause Saturday night. Now I feel it fine. I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up.
Lots of people have covered this one, Adam.
Yep.
Go ball it up. I'm gonna rock it up. And ball tonight.
No, he's scared. He scared the parents, the white
Parents
parents.
are dumb.
He scared the white parents badly.
Parents are dumb.
I think, as a matter of fact, I think my mother was.
Scared of Little Richard?
I think so.
What did she think was going to happen if you listened to Little?
You can't let him into your life. You just can't.
You can't let him into your
No,
life.
you can't.
Well, then they'll move into the neighborhood.
Well, oh, that's what
That's
it is.
what it was all about, really.
Yeah, I was like, what's the bad thing that will happen if you listen to?
Actually, my mother wasn't like that. It was my grandmother who was like that. Her mother. Yeah, you can't let that into your life. You're going to end up doing the drugs. You're going to end up.
They were right, weren't they, Bill?
You're going to end up
They
smoking
were.
reefer.
They were right, weren't
Well,
they?
they were, yes. But they also say you're going to end up having a venereal disease.
Well,
I guess they were right.
You should have listened to your mom and your grandma.
That was my grandma. She used to cut out little articles out of Reader's Digest and leave them on my breakfast plate.
And you didn't read them, did you?
Oh, yeah, I read them and discarded them and went and listened to Little Richard.
All right. Well, there you go.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
Sure enough was. And now we will take a break and come back and chat with you if you'd like to. You can check in with us, 877-602-9696. We like to hear from you in the morning, so make that happen. You can also text us if you like. That's 33986. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. UtahAdvocates.com.
The advocates are there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, on a day like today, the weather's going to be bad off and on all day today and overnight tonight. You should put the advocate's phone number in your phone because maybe you haven't been in an accident now, but it's possible on a bad weather day you could be, and you want to get the advocates involved as soon as possible after your accident.
If you've been in this accident and you're pretty sure it's not your fault, you should contact them. 801-355-5550. You can call the advocates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And they will get right on. You'll get on the phone with a lawyer immediately,
Right away.
Yeah, not a gatekeeper, not a paralegal, not an actual lawyer. They don't charge you anything for the call, and they don't charge you any money out of pocket if they take your case. So 801-355-5550. They're great people. They'll help you out. You can also go online. That's UtahAdvocates.com. Now, this is going to be, so this is from 2019.
2019. I don't know exactly the day.
Six years ago?
That's the year I took over.
So this Utah word of the day, it will not be Mayor.
It's definitely going to be LeVar and LeGrand.
Okay. I went through some old ones of LeVar and LeGrand yesterday.
I'll have to see if I can find the one you're talking about.
And I sort of like them. So my real fear is this will be way better than any of the Mayor Amona ones, but we'll see.
Let's listen in and find out.
It's often said that the people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day. And today's word is...
Gel. G-E-L. Gel. And now, at the request of no one, we call on LeVar and LeGrand to show us how the word gel can be used in a sentence. You're clearing your throat in character.
I'm sorry, who are you talking to?
Sorry.
That's just called commitment.
Okay.
What you mean?
Make me mambo move.
What? Apparently we were getting ready to do this sketch.
Hey, LeGrand.
Okay.
I know we're supposed to meet over to the Cracker Barrel for the Tuesday luncheon special.
Oh, right. Meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
But with your choice, another countryside like a bowl of turnip greens or maybe even some fried okra.
All that with your choice of buttermilk biscuit or cornbread served with real country butter.
Real country butter. Yep.
Delicious.
But I can't make it.
What?
I can't make it. I got court.
You got court? Well, that's a hell of a thing. Court? What for?
Well, I've been having an argument with my neighbor over a property line. Not a real big deal, but I'm going to have to miss our date.
Well, missing the Cracker Barrel Meatloaf special is pretty harsh punishment in and of itself. There ain't no chance they're gonna put you in jail, is there?
No, I don't think jail is in the cards. Why?
Well, if you go to jail, I ain't gonna spring you. I don't got any money. No way I could help you make bail. You just have to sit in jail.
Well, it ain't going to happen.
Oh.
I spent a bit of my time in jail, and let me tell you, jail, it's hell.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah word of the day.
Well, my first observation about that sketch harkens me back to the days when I knew that my microphone was never set
That's
correctly.
exactly what I was going to bring
It
up,
was
too.
always awful.
Yeah.
And it sounded like I was in another room. And it went on for years until finally somebody fixed it. That's my first
That was
observation.
2019?
God.
Is that how long ago was that?
6 years.
Yeah.
That was, 2019, 6 years.
So, and then my other observation is it was no better than they are today.
I enjoyed that. It was just fine.
I kind of miss LeVar and LeGrand though. I think we need to bring them back.
It's
It's been a
all
while.
you.
Yeah.
You could make that happen.
I found one that I don't know how if we did it, how we did it because it had to do with Tucker Carlson and when he released that video where he was suntanning his testicles.
Oh yeah.
And LeVar and talking about it.
Yeah, we need
Was
to
that
find
the 2021 you were talking about?
No.
Oh, okay.
I read through the script and I went, I don't know how did we produce this? Because some of it's really filthy.
Oh.
Well, Carrie's gone for a while, so we'll have more opportunities to do a best of.
We'll have to do some deep dives.
No, actually, best Utah word of the day. We won't do another one before he gets back.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we will.
He's gone for 2.5 weeks.
So the last week that I will be covering,
That
we'll
half
have one.
Okay.
Yep. So we'll do one not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday
Well,
after.
I'll let you guys look at the one about tanning your testicles and see.
It's a thing.
Yeah,
it was a thing.
It was a thing.
All right, 6:21. Let's get this over with.
All right, we will officially begin the program here in just a second, and then we'll go to your check-ins if you'd like to do it. 877-602-9696. That's the number to check in with the Radio from Hell show. You can also text us. That's 33986. Do we have a sponsor here, Gina?
X96 and the Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers invite you to help those at the road home this holiday season with needed blankets, coats, shoes, hats, and gloves. Drop off donations at any Rocky Mountain Chevy dealer. Visit x96.com for dealer locations. Spread the warmth and help others find their way home.
The moon is 99.3% of full, so it's still a big old disc out there. If you can see it, it's kind of cloudy, I think, this morning. It's a waning gibbous moon. The moon will set today at 8:48 a.m. Today being Friday. It's the 5th day of December in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. And through a fluke of history, more than 75 years ago, Utah this week became the 36th and deciding state to ratify the 21st Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which allowed liquor to flow legally across the country.
Yay.
Prohibition is dead. The Mormons killed it. Whoopee. Happy days are here again. Trumpeted the headline in the London Evening News. The Mormons killed it. When Utah...
That may be confusing to you,
Well-
but Utah wanted to be...
Utah became a state in 1896. The drafters of the Constitution, with the help of the LDS Church and their president, Joseph F. Smith, beat back a move to abolish alcohol. They said, no, we don't want to abolish it. Everybody thought Utah would have entered the Union as a dry state because obviously the Mormons had an issue with alcohol, said Del Vance, author of Beer in the Beehive, History of Brewing in Utah. Utah's opposition to prohibition was purely political. The Mormons wanted to show that they could enter the Union as a normal state.
We're normal, damn it!
Besides, Utah needed the money from alcohol taxes and from industry, particularly mining. The miners like to drink lots of alcohol. So we need the money from the alcohol and we need the miners. Okay? So Utah was the final state to repeal prohibition. Way to go. This is an all-new edition of the show that brings you false and misleading information on a variety of topics. This is the Radio from Hell show, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson. I'm Bill Allred. There's that fun Lord of Morning Radio over there. This is a gal. When you look in the dictionary under the word fun, you'll find her picture.
I'm not
Gina Barberi. Katie, for short, is our excellent producer. Let's see, Dawson, I know, is here today. There they are. In the
Hudson's in the back.
Good morning. And there's the dog. There's Vax.
Oh,
right
he's
there.
all cuddled up
he looks so cozy and cute.
in his blanket there. Yep.
X96.com/live.
He's got the life, that one.
I'm kidding.
All right.
Everybody in this building dotes on him in one way or another.
Indeed. All right, let's begin. Jen is here.
Jen, good morning. Nice to hear from you. Where are you calling from?
Good morning. I'm in Sunset working.
What's up?
So yesterday, my mom delivers packages, and she asked me if I wanted to drive up to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, to deliver a package and make some money. So I was like, sure. So I left, and I just want to say, like, I always listen to X96, and it was on my radio clear up until I got to about
Tremonton?
Lava Hot Springs.
Oh, lava,
No,
clear up to
I
lava.
could hear it clear up to lava.
Oh.
But what was crazy was on my way back, it was crazy snowy. It took forever. But I got all the way down. We went down the Wyoming-Idaho border, and I came over into Montpelier, Idaho, and I could hear X96 in Montpelier.
Wow.
And I was like, that's crazy. So I enjoyed it while I could, and
Well, thank you for taking us with you all the way up and back.
That's a long trip. That's like 12 hours or so round trip.
it was 12 hours.
Yeah. How was Jackson Hole these days? I haven't been there in a long time. I used to love going up there.
It was beautiful. I mean, very busy, but it was snowing, and it was just like that cute little town. It was nice.
Can I ask you, what sort of a package had to be delivered from Sunset, Utah, up to Jackson Hole?
It was drugs, Bill. They were taking drugs.
that's
Why do
what
you have to make her
That's
say
kind
it?
of what I'm thinking.
No. No, actually, it's an airplane part. So I had to pick up an airplane part from Salt Lake and drive it up to the little airport up there, which is so weird because, like, why don't they just fly it? I don't know. But instead, they'll pay me to do it. So
Well, they needed the part because they couldn't fly without the part.
Yeah,
That's the problem. All right.
It's probably Harrison Ford's plane.
No, could be.
He's got a place up there.
Thank you, Jen. Nice to hear from you.
All right.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Thank you. All right.
Our listeners lead such interesting lives.
They do.
Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. Roofing driver Keith checking in. Happy Friday. Let's see. Mr. G-Man here and present, ready to head south for the weekend. Go Cougars, rise and shout.
Oh, are you gonna go to the game?
Apparently.
Gina, not that I would ever tell the sports desk how to do
Sure,
things,
yeah.
but I did hear a sports radio commentator and he did this multiple times in his promo talking about the BYU game, referred to the mascot as the Cougs.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'd present that to
Thanks,
you.
Carrie. That I will use that in my sports report.
I'll bet I'll bet Gina's never heard that.
The Cougs, just in case.
Thank you. That's helpful.
Yeah, just want to try to help out the sports desk when I can. It's rare, but there you go. Lance of Vineyard checking in. No C, this is why we love farting around, the aspect of human error on live radio. Don't leave us. Richard, who's not a dick. Mike in Nashville checking in. Sean, the safety guy.
I guess our farting around, you do often see our flaws.
Mm-hmm.
They're just very, very visible sometimes.
Retired Johnny checking in. Jamaica John. Happy Friday, bus driver Troy. Dan of Evanston. Now I'm awake. Little Richard. All right.
There you go.
Ron the Carpenter is on board. See what I did there? Carpenter.
Board. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Colorado Tony checking in. My parents used to go out honky-tonkin' to Little Richard.
Well, there is a song, Honky Tonkin', isn't there?
I
think
didn't
there is.
see it there. Luis of Harrisburg, PA checking in. And let's see, Dr. Neal here. Is the year over yet?
Nope.
Getting close.
Dave of Westbrook, Minnesota checking in. Corbin the Bookbinder. Tim the Tree Guy. Mikkel of Reno. Tristan from the most west of Jordans. Meshach of Erda. Thanks for saying hello to me yesterday, Bill. It was nice to see you.
Oh, I was,
Where were you?
I was at the Tosh, and I think her name was Marianne, I think.
Huh.
Doesn't say. Again, if you'd have called in, we could have followed up on
Good
this,
morning,
but-
Marianne. She came over and sat next to me, and we chatted for a moment.
Chef Roy checking in. Let's see. UTA Sean checking in. Snow is starting to fall on the west side of the valley. Be
Thank
safe
you for
out there.
that. Yeah.
Metal Shop Mark. Seems like someone snuck in a couple of extra days into this week. Kevin from Layton checking in. A. Arlo Gumby checking in. Chantel from South Ogden. Kelly and the Shih Tzus in Centerville. Cosmo.
That's the Cougar, Carrie. That's his
Cosmo?
name. Yeah, his name is Cosmo.
Well, the Cougs.
Yeah.
The Cougs are
Is what
collectively
they
the team.
collectively
Yeah.
were referred to.
Yeah.
All right. Sid wants to know, do I need to get into radio in order to take my dog to work?
I guess so.
Well, Sid, you're a vet tech. I think
Yeah.
you're,
Don't you get a dog?
I would think, but I don't know. Traffic.
Let's see. So Big and Little Cottonwood Canyons, as you might expect, they're seeing snow this morning already. So they're going to be having restrictions while they clear that out, and starting to see some wet weather down here in the valley. I don't have any accidents to tell you about, which is great, but know that throughout today and into tomorrow, that could be part of your commute, both in the morning and in the afternoon. If you're seeing something you want to share with us, I will pass it along. 33986 is where you send that in.
All right, we got to take a commercial break and then play a song for you. After that, it's Big Boy News and Frank Christ Presents, all in the same break. It's our Dead Celebrity Game coming up. 7 o'clock, Sean Means will be here with the movie reviews. Tell us what's happening this weekend. Boner of the Day coming up. Have another drink with Jimmy the Wine Guy. It's a full show on the way. Stand by.
I have a
what?
You know, one of those things people really love.
Oh,
The
lists.
Oh, this?
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
Now Bill's algorithm sends him wiener dogs eating watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie, you get the baby goats in pajamas.
Baby goats in pajamas.
I get things like this. 15 junk foods dietitians caution against are actually okay for you.
But a
in
dietitian
moderation.
is... I'm confused now.
That these are
Who says that they're okay?
Some
This
dietitians.
list?
so dietitians say this is okay in moderation.
Okay.
Number 1, chocolate.
Yes. Dark
okay.
chocolate specific.
Dark chocolate specifically, 70% cacao or higher,
The bad kind of chocolate.
packed with antioxidants called flavonols that fight inflammation, improve heart health. Just 1 or 2 squares can satisfy your sweet tooth while delivering legitimate health perks.
Okay.
All right.
Number 2, Popcorn.
Popcorn?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Scours you out.
It's the butter and salt that's the problem.
Yeah.
right?
That's what it says.
Yeah.
Skip the butter and salt. But popcorn itself, you can flavor it with all kinds of things. It's just 100 calories if you're just having plain popcorn. French fries, number 3 on the list.
Okay, what are the caveats here?
Come on.
America's favorite side dish actually contains potassium, vitamin C, fiber, if you have the skin on kind.
Yeah,
If
I
it's-
like that too.
If it's baked, it's
Baked.
not.
Then it's not a fry.
No,
It's a
I used to do these baked oven. They said they were fries. They were really good, but they were just big potato logs with skin on them.
Having a small order means you can enjoy it without fry regret.
A small order.
Or frigret.
Ice cream.
Yes.
It's
Never good
it's-
for you.
Sure it is. It's calcium rich, supports bone health while delivering protein. I'm going to say that next time. I'm just getting my protein.
Yeah.
Cold temperature means you eat it slower, potentially.
No, not me.
No.
Stick it in the microwave.
Okay.
What?
You soften it up.
I'm going to microwave my ice cream.
Yeah, you soften it up.
Beef jerky. There's 7 grams of protein per ounce of jerky. That's a good way to.
And how much salt?
Well, it says modern versions come with less sodium and preservatives than their predecessors. Although isn't the whole point of it that it's got preservatives in
What
it?
are we, Lewis and Clark? Come on, give me a proper snack.
Give me a handful of pemmican.
Cheese puffs.
No,
I love cheese puffs.
they're barely food.
It says neon orange snacks staining your fingers. Might not be nutritional superstars, but they're not total villains either. The cheese powder contains calcium,
Chuck.
protein. What?
This is just nonsense.
This is dietitians, Bill.
Okay, you're okay eating 4 cheese puffs.
Pizza.
Okay.
It's got everything.
Oh yeah.
Protein-packed cheese, veggies, tomato sauce.
Yeah,
The dough can be good for you.
can be.
Says stick with 1 or 2 slices of thin crust pizza with vegetable toppings instead of processed meats.
You prefer a thin crust or
I like a thin crispy pizza.
I like a thin crust.
Nachos, kind of same thing. Cheese, protein, meat, veggies, black beans and guacamole make it surprisingly nutritious. Fiber,
Okay.
bacon. This breakfast favorite provides protein and fat that keep hunger at bay for hours. An intense flavor means a little goes a long way. Just 2 slices of bacon are about 80 calories. It's not terrible. Potato chips.
Okay, now you
Come on, this is just nonsense.
this is now potato chips is stretching it.
Potatoes.
I'm telling you, this is a dietitian who got his or her degree
Yeah.
in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
This is a dietitian who does his videos in his car.
Potato chips contain vitamin C, potassium, even some fiber. Modern baked varieties or cooked in healthier oils have transformed this classic snack. Portion awareness is crucial here. You can have about 15 chips and have it be okay. And sometimes that's all you need.
No,
But
if it's a Lay's potato chip, you have to eat the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the baked potato chips.
Yeah. Chicken nuggets.
Do you have any baked potato chip that you think is very good?
I've had a couple,
Like sun chips, those are baked, right?
I think. Anyway,
Chicken nuggets are on the list. Potentially healthy snack.
how?
Protein. Baked nuggets /
Baked.
the fat content.
Baked. See,
while,
there's
while preserving a satisfying crunch. If you pair it with honey mustard or homemade yogurt dip instead of barbecue or sweet and sour, that's a healthier choice.
Yeah, you would do that.
Robert thinks that you wrote this list yourself.
I did not.
It's nutritionist Gina.
No, RFK Jr. did not put this list together.
Chocolate chip cookies,
Yeah, health food.
eggs and milk.
Yes.
Sure.
There's protein there.
You bet.
If there's nuts in it, nuts are good for you.
Nuts
If
to you.
If you use dark chocolate,
I
we go
take
back
this
to
back. 12-year-old me made this list.
How about a milkshake? It the same thing as the ice cream.
Got my dairy.
Calcium, vitamin D.
I drink your milkshake.
Good for your bones. Onion rings. I make this argument all the time.
Onion rings?
Yeah, it's a vegetable.
As close as a vegetable as she's going to get, that is.
Man.
I love an onion ring.
Oh, I do too.
Me too.
But I don't try to justify it by saying it's nutritional. I just say, I like onion rings. I'm going to have onion rings.
How about fruit pies?
I love fruit pies. I'm going to have a fruit pie.
They're packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber.
Lots of sugar.
Apple pie contains pectin, which can help lower your cholesterol. I'm just giving, when people give you a hard time about eating these things, I'm just giving you some ammunition so you can say, this apple pie is helping lower my cholesterol.
First of all, who would give me a hard time about eating these things? And if they did, all I'd have to say is bug off.
I'm going to have one of all of those today.
I'm going to have some watermelon. I have a watermelon, one of those little round, personal-sized watermelons in the refrigerator right now. I've got
A personal-sized watermelon?
Yeah, they're like
just for you?
They're smaller than a bowling ball. You've seen those, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go eat it today. Put some tahini on it.
I love tahini on watermelon.
And pineapple. It's good on pineapple, too.
That's the list.
That's the list.
What is this?
It's
Dog eating watermelon.
Eating watermelon.
Do we have any dogs eating onion rings? Can they?
No.
No.
They're not supposed to.
Because they're not good for you.
Onions are poisonous to dogs.
Are they?
The watermelon on the
This does kind of make me want some watermelon.
Doesn't it, though?
Yeah.
I mean, really.
No, I like that. I like mostly the dachshunds, but there is one of a little tiny puppy eating watermelon. That's pretty good. He mostly licks it.
That sounds good.
Somebody says I'm going to play this segment for my wife with the giant "I told you so." This is the service I am providing. Dietitians say these things are there are health benefits.
No, the "I told you so" was "I told you dogs like watermelon."
Oh, is that
That's what?
It'll be, I told you that this list was put together by a guy who does his videos
I
in his
don't know
car.
what you're talking about.
Anybody can say they're an expert in anything anymore.
I'm going to go get a Reese's peanut butter cup.
But I've got
peanut butter has protein in
Yeah.
it.
I've got hundreds of thousands of hits on my Instagram. I must be an expert. Yeah, Grok that or Chat GPT that or whatever.
Gemini it.
Yeah, double Gemini it.
Yeah, that's the Google.
Bing it?
Bing it.
Why you?
I'm sorry.
Sure they do.
Okay. 6:40 right now. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. And right after that, it's Frank Christ Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We're going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, just fine. 1 of them, dead. Pick the dead one correctly. You're going to win what?
God is a Scottish Drag Queen tickets backed by popular demand. Live at the Eccles presents God is a Scottish Drag Queen Christmas special December 11th and 12th at the Rose Wagner Performing Arts Center.
You will get those tickets if you play Frank Christ Presents. Notice I didn't even say you had to win. 877-602-9696 is the number to call. We'll play that game right after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by
X96 welcomes Evanescence with Spirit Box Saturday, July 25th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. Tickets at x96.com.
At the end of this news, if you can possibly do it, be watching us on x96.com/live. There's a little video that I want you to see that's just really astonishing, I think. So that's at the end of the news. We'll have that story. The stars are taking it. That is Saudi Arabian money. Many people set to receive checks for attending this week's Red Sea Film Festival. Studios are interested in it, with their executives traveling to Saudi Arabia to meet about potential deals. And at the highest levels, Saudi money could help finance a massive media merger as the Saudis continue to work their way into our society.
Let me just wash this money, get the blood off of it.
For the entertainment industry, Saudi financing has become more appealing as other sources of financing have dried up in the aftermath of the COVID pandemic, the actors and writers strike, and shifting audience habits away from film and TV to social media. Money is good. That's Hollywood's perspective, said entertainment attorney Skylar Moore. at the Greenberg Glusker, the law firm of Greenberg and Glusker. For the Saudis, it's all about building their own film industry,
Exactly.
and they're trying to get the expertise and the people there.
And it's about
look the other way.
Yeah, it's about making them look good. I mean, that's why they bought the golf tournament.
Yeah.
That's why they're
See, we're not weird and
Yeah.
murdery.
Yeah. Hours after conservative activist Charlie Kirk was killed during an appearance at Utah Valley University in Orem, FBI Director Kash Patel told the world, the subject for the horrific shooting today that took the life of Charlie Kirk is now in custody. But the attorney appointed by Donald Trump to lead the Bureau posted a correction less than 2 hours later, saying that the person had been released. The alleged shooter was not arrested until more than 24 hours after that post.
Yep.
Within a week, Patel faced questions on his handling of the incident during a Senate Judiciary Committee oversight hearing. A report submitted by a National Alliance of Retired and Active Duty FBI agents and analysts to that body and the House Judiciary Committee and leaked to the New York Post this week raises more concerns about Patel's approach to the Kirk slaying investigation. The Utah anecdotes in the 115-page report were relayed by two FBI veterans who each spoke with separate agents who had ties to the Kirk case. One agent was described as somebody who's worked in the Bureau for multiple decades. The second, who the report described as a Trump supporter, is also a highly decorated, respected leader with extensive experience conducting a wide variety of criminal and national security investigations. And, and they say the way that Kash Patel has handled this Kirk thing is just deplorable. And did you see any of the when Patel, when he testified before that committee, he was the biggest asshat I have ever. I mean, just a total jerk.
It was all about attention for him.
And yelling at representatives, and I don't know why they put up with it, frankly. He is Dick Durbin, ranking member of the committee, said the stark assessment of the damage Kash Patel has done to the nation's leading law enforcement agency cries out for just one Republican senator to break the ranks of silence and demand that he be held accountable for his mismanagement of the FBI. And there's a lot more to this report we don't have time to go into. But let's see, Wade Christofferson had his first court appearance at Salt Lake City Federal Courthouse in November after he was charged with attempting to sexually exploit a child. The path that led Ohio prosecutors to charge Wade S. Christofferson with attempting to sexually exploit a child began a month ago, and they say a Utah father figured out the code that Mr. Christofferson had been using with his daughter. The federal prosecutors allege Mr. Christofferson had been using this secret language to shield his sexually explicit requests of a 7-year-old girl in letters that he had been sending her from Ohio for at least 6 months.
A 7-year-old girl?
Yeah, the Utah father discovered the code on November 5th after he overheard a FaceTime conversation between his daughter and Christofferson and began asking them questions. Police started investigating a week later after the man's brother in Ohio reported that Christofferson had allegedly sexually abused his daughter as well. Christofferson, whose older brother is an apostle and member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, governing First Presidency, D. Todd Christofferson, was charged on November 20th in federal court with attempting to sexually exploit a minor. Let's see. Oh, God. The number of children who die before the age of 5 is expected to rise for the first time this century. For the first time this century.
Why would that be?
Amid sweeping cuts to global health funding by high-income countries, according to a new report from the Gates Foundation. Child mortality around the world is projected to reach an estimated 4.8 million deaths in 2025, which is an increase of 200,000 preventable deaths compared with last year.
And I don't know how they square that with we want more people to have more babies, we need more. You would think they would be doing everything they can to keep children all over the world healthy.
This is 100% avoidable. There's no reason why those children should be dying, said Mark Sussman, CEO of the Gates Foundation. He urged governments and private donors to double down on the most cost-effective life-saving interventions, such as bolstering primary health care systems and routine immunizations.
Yes.
The projected rise in deaths follows drastic cuts this year in global aid for health care to 26.9% below last year's funding levels. With Affordable Care Act tax subsidies set to expire at the end of the year, many marketplace enrollees say that they will either shop for a cheaper plan or drop health insurance altogether if the subsidies disappear.
And what happens there? It doesn't mean people don't get sick.
No, it means that they go to emergency rooms.
Yeah.
And put more burden on the healthcare system. A new poll reveals that some of Donald Trump's supporters are shifting their support for the president as the affordability crisis in the United States
Affordability,
persists.
that's a scam.
Yeah, the Politico poll conducted by Public First shows that nearly half of all Americans, 46%, believe the cost of living in the U.S. is the worst they've ever remembered it being, and Trump voters are in agreement with that assessment. Grand jury has refused to re-indict Letitia James.
Because there's nothing there.
10 days after charges were dismissed, they looked at it again and said, there's nothing there. They said it in that tone of voice as Gina just used.
Why do you keep bothering us with this thing that's not a thing?
Let's see. I want to make sure we get how much time do we have here?
Oh, you're good. A couple of minutes.
Let's go to this story then with the video. If you at all possible, I want you to go to x96.com/live and look at this, and then we'll post it somewhere as well. A researcher found that a Japanese pond frog is impervious to the stings of the northern giant hornet, the murder hornet.
The murder hornet.
Even when it goes down the hatch.
Really?
Now, there's a video of this. Watch this. There's the hornet, and that frog just, good Lord, it's kind of creepy, isn't it?
It's not kind of creepy. It's
oh, that was delicious.
I wonder how. Oh, it says 2x speed.
They've sped it. They've sped it up.
They've sped it up.
No, they've slowed it
I'm
way
going to say
down.
they've slowed it down.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
yeah. Because I imagine that happened pretty quickly.
Ooh, you can see the stinger on the murder hornet.
That hornet is huge, and that frog just gulps it.
Swallowed it.
Isn't that creepy?
Wow.
I saw that this morning. I said, I have to share this. There you go.
I like better, goats with sweaters. I like when you share.
Well,
those.
what if we had put a sweater on the hornet, or maybe a little shawl on the frog?
Yeah,
would that have helped?
that would have helped.
Maybe a
little
yarmulke.
bit.
The frog could be wearing a yarmulke. That'd help. All right. That's it. Sports, weather, traffic.
Speaking of creepy, in the world,
you can turn that off now.
1/5 the speed apparently is what we were looking at.
In the world of the NFL, off-field stories often capture as much attention as the games themselves. This time, Aaron Rodgers, quarterback for the Steelers, who's just not a nice person.
No.
His ex-girlfriend, actress Shailene Woodley, has revealed details that have left fans stunned. You shouldn't be stunned. You should expect this kind of thing from Aaron Rodgers. According to Woodley, the relationship with Rodgers was an emotional disaster that left her at her lowest point.
Yes.
Woodley didn't hold back in describing her time with Rodgers. In a recent interview, the actress mentioned that the relationship was traumatic and toxic. I lost my soul, my happiness, my joy for life.
Good Lord.
He's a horrible person.
He is.
I guess so. And he's not doing very well either playing.
Good.
No.
He
The
should
Steelers.
go away.
He's a horrible person.
Dustbin of history, right over there.
Utah Jazz won last night. They beat the Brooklyn Nets 123-110. They play the Knicks today at 5:30. Utah Mammoth on the road at Vancouver to play the Canucks at 7 o'clock. Let's see. Oh, Carrie, you were telling me about the Cougs.
The Cougs.
Yeah, the
Gina.
Cougs are playing in the Big 12 championship game against the Texas Tech.
Is that today?
It's tomorrow at 10 a.m. It's early.
The Cougs.
The Cougs. Thank you for sharing that with me.
Cosmo the Coug is their mascot.
Yes, that's true. That's your sports. Weather. So.
Well, there was an NFL game last night. Did you mention that?
Oh, I did not. I'm sorry.
The Detroit Lions beat the Cowboys.
Which is not expect. Although the Lions are pretty good this year. So that was 44-30, the score of that. Thank you, Bill.
You're
You guys are both helping with sports today. That's very
Well,
nice.
that information about the Cougs, that's gold right there.
So we've got winter storm warnings and watches depending on where you are. Snow possible before 11 a.m. Then it's changing over to rain down here in the valley.
I was expecting it to be worse this morning when I got up.
Yeah, well, in the mountains are seeing it, and further north they're seeing it. We've got 2 different waves of this storm coming through today, so there'll be some this morning. Then we get a little break midday. Then it swings back around this evening. We could get like 20 inches up in the Cottonwoods. They're saying,
and then it warms up next week.
Then we're back in the 50s next week. So
it ain't natural.
Yeah. But enjoy this weekend. It'll make you feel like it's winter for a minute anyway. Traffic, weather not really affecting Wasatch Front roads as far as I can see now. I have had no accidents reported. I'm looking at the UDOT cameras. I don't even see any slowdowns. So things seem to be moving well, at least between Ogden and Provo. Perhaps where you are, that's not the case. Somebody says, I saw ice, and I thought maybe that was ice on the roads. No, ice out in West Valley. Lots of undercover cops going down 33rd South.
Oh, really?
33rd South and Draper.
Meal Team 6.
Different ice that we can warn you about. Sure, why not? Somebody says snowing in Utah County, just left Lehigh headed south. Thank you. Yeah, keep us posted on all that stuff at 33986.
Well, good morning, Frank.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Frank Christ has joined us in the studio. For those of you who may not know, Frank is a Grim Reaper.
One of many Grim Reapers.
Yeah, they are specialists.
There are hundreds of us, yes.
Each with a different specialty. Frank's,
well, there are some that are just pay for play,
civilians.
Almost. They whatever they're called upon to do.
I see. Frank is he only reaps the souls of celebrities.
That's my specialty.
And it's your curse, isn't it?
Yes, because I love our precious celebrities.
I know you do. Why do you love them so much?
Because we all want to be just like them, because everything they say and do is right.
That's true.
Except Mel Gibson.
Frank joins us every weekday to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
Frank, he gives me a list of actors, 4 actors. On this list, 3 of those actors
They're just fine.
But one of them.
No.
One of them Frank had to take. Yes. And it is the contestant's job to figure out which one of the celebrities is dead. And if that happens, they win a prize. And who do we have?
Who do we have as far as the caller?
Yeah.
It's Tina.
Tina, good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
How
Good morning.
How are you, Tina?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
Oh, that's good to know. Tina, if you identify the dead celebrity on this list, you will win this fine prize, which is what, Gina?
Backed by popular demand, Live at the Eccles presents God is a Scottish Drag Queen Christmas Special, December 11th and 12th at the Rose Wagner Performing Arts Center.
This is a very funny show, Tina. So I'm pretty sure you're going to win. But let's hope you identify the dead celebrity on this list and cash in on that death. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right. Because this is a special day, December 5th. It's the repeal of Prohibition. We celebrate it. Frank has given me a list of actors who were born on the 5th of December.
Oh.
One of these actors is dead. You identify the dead one, and you'll cash in. Here we go. Number 1 is Andy Kim, Canadian pop rock singer and songwriter. Best known for the international hits Baby I Love You, Rock Me Gently. He co-wrote Sugar Sugar and sang on the recording as part of the Archies. Number 1, Andy Kim. Number 2 is Alvy Moore, best known for his role as the scatterbrained county agricultural agent Hank Kimball on the TV series Green Acres. His character would often make a statement only to immediately negate the statement himself and then negate the corrected statement until his stream of statements was interrupted by a frustrated Oliver Wendell Douglas. One such statement was, "Good morning, Mr. Douglas." Well, I mean, it's not a good morning. Well, it's not a bad morning either. And he would go on and on like that. Alvy Moore in Green Acres. He was on a total of 142 episodes of Green Acres. That's number 2. Number 3, Jim Messina, musician, songwriter, singer, guitarist, recording engineer, record producer. He was a member of Buffalo Springfield. He founded a rock band, Poco, and he was also half of Loggins and Messina. with Kenny Loggins. Number 3, Jim Messina. And then number 4, Lisa Marie. She was a model for Robert Mapplethorpe and was featured in photographer Bruce Weber's ad campaign for Calvin Klein's Obsession. And then she met Tim Burton, and she got engaged to him for a while, and then he met Helena Bonham Carter, so they didn't really. And who is she married to now? Lisa Marie, somebody, I think. Somebody's famous. Anyway, she's number 4. Which one is dead, Tina?
Number 1?
No.
Just fine.
Andy Kim is still
Kim
with us.
is all right.
I'm going to give you another shot at it, though, Tina. Listen carefully. Is it Lisa Marie? Is it Jim Messina? Or is it Alvy Moore?
Let's try Alvy Moore.
Alvy Moore. Hank Kimball.
Oh, too soon.
This is a very funny. That was a very funny character. 1997, he died. He was 75 years old. Congratulations, Tina. You got it on the second try, and you've won those tickets.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hang on the line. Katie will get some information from you.
That Lisa Marie, Tina Marie,
Lisa Marie.
Lisa Marie.
Yeah.
She was one of the Martians in Mars Attacks.
That's right.
The one with the big hair and the dress.
Yeah.
Lovely.
She went on to marry somebody famous.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I have to go check on a couple of musicians today.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Well, we got Gary Allen, who's a country artist. He's 58. He's fine.
He'll be fine.
Johnny Resnick from the Goo Goo Dolls
yeah.
is 60 today. He's fine. He's fine. But it's, as you mentioned, Jim Messina's birthday today.
Yeah.
Well, his mama don't dance, and pretty soon he won't either. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
UDOT's issued traction laws for both Cottonwood Canyons. That was expected today. And heard from some friends of the program. Sketchy Blake says it's snow falling on the East Bench in Ogden. And Utah County just headed south, leaving Lehigh. Snow there as well. Watch out for ice, both kinds, on the roads today. If you see anything, please text us and let us know. 33986 is where you do that. Business owners, do you owe $15,000 or more on employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure and Stewart, your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
KXRK Provo, we will take a short break. We'll be back after these messages. Sean Means will be here to review movies for us, the ones that are opening this weekend. Stand by.
Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Large-faced white person in Santaquin, I guess.
Santaquin. All right. Let's see. Sean Means Movie Reviews brought to you by...
Back by popular demand, Live at the Echoes presents God is a Scottish Drag Queen Christmas Special, December 11th and 12th at the Rose Wagner Performing Arts Center. Get tickets and details at x96.com.
Thank you.
Well, here he is, Sean Patrick Means. He is a reporter and editor at the Salt Lake Tribune. sltrib.com is where you find his work. And he's also a movie reviewer. You can find his reviews at moviecricket.net. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning.
Where we start here?
We will start. We got 3 this week. We will start at the bottom.
Okay.
Very, very bottom. Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
At the very bottom.
If I remember correctly, you didn't hate the first one.
I went back and looked. I gave it 3 stars.
Yeah, I was
thought
going
it
to
was
say.
Really? Wow.
This is the sequel to the horror thriller based on the video game that's one jump scare after another.
Mm-hmm.
We're going back to the original pizza restaurant, to the not the chain, not the one of the chain that we had in the first movie, but the original.
Oh, okay.
Where
I didn't know that.
where the creepy animatronic creatures first became evil and possessing the souls of dead children. This one adds a new character, the Marionette, also known as the Puppet, which controls all the others and wants to kill parents. And there are reasons for this that they'll explain if you really care. I had to be reminded by one of my sons that my other son cosplayed as the Marionette a couple years ago at FanX. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the prologue, and it's all downhill from there. I would describe the plot, but some of your listeners are driving right now, so I don't want to make them fall asleep.
There is a plot, though?
There is something resembling a plot.
I see.
It's mostly fan service, though, because unless you're, if you're a fan of the video game and you want to chase down all the Easter eggs, good luck to you. My favorite Easter egg is the fact that in the first movie, the villain, the original creator of all of the Freddy's franchise and all the evil animatronics, was played by Matthew Lillard.
Yes.
Well, we have a new character in this movie who is associated with that character, and he's played by Skeet Ulrich.
Oh,
so
that's a Scream thing.
That's
if you're I'm following you.
Yeah, that's a Scream thing.
Katie's very excited.
Things like that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I mean, the first movie at least it gave the fans all those kind of things, but then it also gave regular people a running shot at actually enjoying a thriller. Not here.
No.
If you're not into it, don't even bother.
Yeah.
1 star.
Wow.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Okay.
And that which is more rare than the 4 stars.
Do you ever give no stars?
Occasionally.
Okay.
It's a difference between distaste and loathing, I think. Is
Well, okay.
So this is just distaste, not
Yes.
loathing.
Well,
Yes,
then-
okay. I'd have to care enough to give it the answer.
Well, then let's roll along.
Let us.
Merrily.
Merrily we roll along.
This is an old.
This is a classic. This is a Stephen Sondheim musical that he actually wrote in 1981, and it bombed then. It's had revivals of very people have like tried to bring it back and realized, oh, that's right, Stephen Sondheim, he's brilliant, and we didn't appreciate it back then.
Yeah.
There was a revival a couple years ago that won won the Tony for Best Revival, and it won Tony Awards for 2 of the 3 stars, Jonathan Groff and Daniel Radcliffe. This is a filmed version or account of that production. They filmed the live show. Shot in the theater that was doing the revival. 3 friends, Frank, Charlie, and Mary, and it details their ups and downs over 20 years, from 57 to 77. It's told in reverse chronology. So we first see Frank at a party at his house in Hollywood, where he's a movie producer celebrating his latest blockbuster hit. But he's kind of alone, except for all the people sucking up to him.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Mary, who is sort of a drunk court jester telling him the truths he doesn't want to hear. We learned that Frank and Charlie used to be partners, writing songs for musicals on Broadway. Frank's the composer, Charlie's the lyricist. And Mary is a writer who, not so secretly, has been in love with Frank all these years, but he's never noticed.
Oh.
So we go backward on the timeline. We see in reverse how these 3 friends went from being young and idealistic to older and cynical. The stars are excellent. Lindsay Mendez is really good as Mary, who's the sarcastic one with the broken heart. Daniel Radcliffe is really good.
Oh, that's nice.
As
to hear.
Charlie. He's great. He's great at his character is this giant ball of nerves, and he does really well with some of Sondheim's very fast songs, songs with a lot of words and a lot of complicated rhymes. He does those brilliantly. There's a great number toward the beginning that where you just go, oh my God, he's so good. And then Jonathan Groff, who
He's great.
He's great. He you know him as King George in Hamilton.
You'll be back.
Yes. Plus he did a stint on Glee.
And he was great on a TV series called Mindhunter.
Right. Anyway, he's really good here as Frank, sort of hiding his regrets behind the facade of being just incredibly good looking. 3.5 stars for Merrily We Roll Along. It's playing
All
at a
right.
few places around town.
Okay. Hamnet.
Yay!
Hamnet. With an N, not an L.
Yeah, I was
and the
gonna
movie
say,
and the
this
movie
is-
gets into that.
Okay.
And there's some discussion about how names can change in Middle English, in 16th century England. For example, the main character, one of the main characters here is Agnes, who we know history knows better as Anne Hathaway. These are she knows herbs and folklore and raising falcons, things she learned from her mother, who they used to call a forest witch. She's played by Jessie Buckley. She's out in the woods and she encounters this handsome guy, a Latin tutor, who's teaching her siblings. He's Will Shakespeare, and he's played by Paul Mescal, who, again, talking about impossibly handsome, and he's sort of brooding character. They get married and have kids, and then something happens, a tragedy that is as sad as the ones Will writes about, that I will not get into details. But when the tragedy happens, Will writes about his grief in a play about parents and children and how they handle their grief, something called Hamlet.
Aha.
And how one can this is a story about how one turns pain into art.
So it's a fictionalized account of maybe what. Now his son did die.
He had a son named Hamnet who did die young. And so this is some really good art on the screen. It's directed by Chloe Zhao, who did Nomadland, won the Oscar for that. She also did Eternals, but I know Marvel fans don't talk about that. It's very thoughtful. It's beautifully shot. It has these quiet moments and some real poetry. And of course, it's Shakespeare, so there's definitely poetry here.
Yeah.
And Jessie Buckley is amazing.
Is she going to win Best Oscar? Because there's rumblings.
She is up there. She's in the conversation for Best Actress this year, and this performance is deserving to be in that conversation. She, especially in the last 30 minutes, when she sees the connection between her son and the new play that he's written, it is you watch what's happening on her face as this is going on, and it is just so impressive and so emotional, and you may start noticing how dusty the room has gotten all of a sudden.
Wow.
3.5 for Hamnet.
3.5 for Hamnet. Wow.
I almost went to 4, but it's very, very good.
Is it playing around?
It's playing at several theaters around town. Yes.
I'm curious, what kept you from 4?
It's hard to define that sometimes, but it was just something. Not quite. It's like it is a high bar.
Okay.
So.
All right. There you go.
Yep.
3.5 for Hamnet. What do we got next week?
Next week we have Ella McKay.
Seen promos for this.
This is a comedy from James L. Brooks, who did Terms of Endearment and Broadcast News. He hasn't made a movie in like 13 years.
It has been a while.
It's been a while. This one has Emma Mackey as an idealistic young politician. She's a lieutenant governor, and then the governor is getting a cabinet post. So suddenly she's governor, and she's trying to put her idealism into practice. And she also has like weird family issues because her dad's Woody Harrelson, which is a thing in itself.
That's terrible.
Will mess you up.
And Jamie Lee Curtis?
Jamie Lee Curtis plays her aunt. It's a good cast. Iowa Debris is in here somewhere. Kumail Nanjiani plays her state trooper driver, who's like the one friend she has. We also have The Secret Agent, which is a thriller from Brazil.
This is getting Oscar buzz, too.
Wagner Moura, who was, I think, in Narcos.
We interviewed him at Sundance.
He was brilliant in Narcos.
Mm-hmm. And he's the star of this, and it's supposed to be big. I have a disc at home that I'm going to watch this weekend.
All right.
So.
Let us know next week.
Moviecricket.net and sltrib.com. Sean Means. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you, Sean. All right, traffic, Gina, please.
Traction law in effect for both Big and Little Cottonwood Canyons. You might have expected that this morning. It means it's winter time. And I'm kind of surprised, happily so, that we don't have any accidents to tell you about, and you haven't sent anything in via text. But if you see something, please share it with us, and I will pass it along. 33986.
All right.
We've got boner voting coming up in just a couple of minutes. Boner candidate number 1. How much for the little girl? Boner candidate number 2. I'm guessing that University of Alabama would like to be rid of the students who would read that magazine anyway. And boner candidate number 3. Morons destroying history.
Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after these messages and a song. Stand by for that. God is a Scottish drag queen.
Coming to the Rose Wagner Performing Arts Center December 11th and 12th. God is a Scottish drag queen Christmas special. This is critically acclaimed award-winning comedian Mike Dalamont returning to Salt Lake. He's been here with the show before. And he's God as a Scottish drag queen, and just declaiming about everything, describing everything, letting us know God's opinion on fruitcake, God's opinion on Tiny Tim and eggnog in a really funny holiday special. God is a Scottish drag queen, the Christmas special. This show was done at the Fringe Festival in Scotland and won all kinds of awards and is critically acclaimed wherever it plays. If you'd like to see this production, God is a Scottish Drag Queen Christmas Special, go to liveattheeccles.com for tickets.
So last Tuesday, I'm here at the station, and I get a text from my dear husband.
Yes.
Who said, I woke up with a scratchy throat.
Oh.
I'm going to test.
Mm-hmm.
And he tested. Now, our house has managed to avoid COVID this entire... Nobody in my house...
Same with our house.
...has managed... So he tested. And he said it instantly turned positive. We think he got it when he went to his uncle's funeral. Because a lot of people get COVID at funerals.
Yeah.
That happens.
And a lot of people with COVID have funerals.
It's true. And he said, now we are very lucky that we have someplace to go.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I'm headed to Huntsville, to the Christmas tree farm, to quarantine. And there he remains to this day.
Oh, really?
Of course, you tested immediately, right?
Yes, and my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I think when he went over to being contagious, it happened he caught it fast, and he has been gone from our home since last Tuesday.
How's he feeling?
So he felt pretty crummy for 2 days, but he got the Paxlovid right away. So I think that has helped. But he, as of last night, was still. Now he said it's a faint line, so it went from being immediately dark, positive, to he said last night it was a faint line, so it's getting better, but.
Kind of screwed up Thanksgiving,
well,
didn't it?
so
Because
he-
you don't cook.
So he cooks the entire Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's not even like we divide it up or anything.
What would you be?
And
You buy the cranberries.
no, I went to Marie Callender's and got pie. That's what I did. And also, prior to this, he had gone shopping for Thanksgiving, and we were going to do Thanksgiving in Huntsville. And he had bought all the food, and it was up there waiting to be cooked. And not that this would have done me any good had it been in Salt Lake. So Jonesy ended up being invited to her boyfriend's house for Thanksgiving.
We're not going to have Thanksgiving.
And
Okay, you can come to our house.
And I looked at Muhammad and I said, how do you feel about tacos?
What?
And he said, sounds good to me. So it was just me and Muhammad. Well, what we just, because we're going to do Thanksgiving, we're just going to do it this weekend. So if you go to x96.com/live, this is the Thanksgiving meal I made my son.
This is the only thing Gina makes.
This is the extent of your cooking knowledge.
And she knows how to slice an apple,
It's
too, apparently.
it's tacos and quesadillas and apples and a glass of milk.
Is that ketchup there? Or?
No, that's salsa.
Salsa? So at least you did salsa.
So it's authentic.
It's authentic.
Yeah.
So this was our Thanksgiving meal. Me and Mohammed had tacos.
And nothing better to wash down a taco than a glass of milk.
Well, that's Mohammed. He's a kid. Kids drink milk with dinner. That's what you'd have is milk.
He could have a soda.
No, sodas are treats.
It was Thanksgiving. Good Lord. I catch you drinking a soda at Thanksgiving, I'm going to wrap your knuckles.
He needs the calories. He needs the. So yeah, there was no Thanksgiving in my house, and my poor husband was.
Doesn't your mother-in-law usually join you?
Yes, so she didn't get Thanksgiving either.
So what? Didn't you go out there and make her tacos? Say, Karen, I'm coming out and I'm going to make you tacos.
We just pretended it wasn't Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is going to be this, provided he tests negative at some point. We will have Thanksgiving. I'm hoping Saturday will be.
Isn't this an argument for you to learn how to cook?
Well,
it's too late, Carrie.
Part of it was.
I mean, what's going to happen if he leaves you?
You know, cooking
When
a
he
turkey,
leaves me?
You're all going to starve.
cooking a turkey is really easy.
But the big thing is we have all of the Thanksgiving food. It's just up in Huntsville, so.
Could have made it a little Thanksgiving-y, Thanksgiving-like. You know, instead of tacos, you could have gone and bought some already cooked turkey at the store. And
I know how to make tacos. I'm comfortable making tacos.
You can buy pre-cooked.
And we already had the taco stuff at home, so it.
Well, what does your mother think of all this?
So my mother was out of town, so she was gone, and.
But I mean, now I'm sure you've told her the story.
Oh, yeah.
What is her take on this?
Oh,
because Atropos predicts she's very disappointed.
No.
Because you failed Thanksgiving and therefore failed at motherhood.
No. Oh, she understands how my husband is the chef, and if he's not home, things don't happen.
But again, you could have made it a little Thanksgiving-like.
No, we're just pretending it wasn't Thanksgiving. This is not Thanksgiving will be next Saturday.
Oh, so Thanksgiving will be a lie. That's what it'll be.
So he's going to be recovering from COVID, and you're going to make him cook.
He wants to. He'll be fine by Saturday. It's Monday. He'll be fine. He's going stir crazy though. I mean, it's and he's lonely.
Oh, I would listen. If I could take his place, I'd do it.
You would love to be
You bet.
quarantined.
I'd love to be lonely. And
So, yeah.
he's got plenty of booze, probably. He'll be okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's fine, but he misses us, and I miss
Well,
him.
he should drink a
and-
little more then. Just drink a little more. He'll stop missing you.
Oh, I'm hearing from the Hallmark Channel again.
Uh-oh.
The Hallmark movie will be The Thanksgiving Taco Miracle. That's a
Yes.
working title. They're
It's a taco miracle, just
Yeah.
like the first Thanksgiving.
it's like stone soup, but it's tacos.
I wonder how many people, though, were affected by COVID for Thanksgiving. But, so I stopped and got my coffee this morning on my way, and my barista, that is the first person I talk to every day, he said we were heading over to my uncle's house for Thanksgiving, and we got a call that morning saying, oh, we're COVID house. So he said all of his
COVID house.
and he said his family, with everyone was bringing part of the meal, like Bill did. And he said, so we met in a McDonald's parking lot and divided up. Here's your stuffing. I'll give you some turkey. And then we all went home and ate.
The COVID-free people brought something from that house.
But they all met in a McDonald's parking lot.
There's a texter. It's okay. I drove to Sierra Vista, Arizona, to my parents and ate Stouffer's lasagna for Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. What's wrong with your parents?
Okay.
Stouffer's is pretty good lasagna, but, not for Thanksgiving. You could have made turkey tacos. No?
Ground turkey tacos.
Yeah.
No. I made what I could make.
As a matter of fact, I when I make tacos, and what you did there, that's hamburger, and you poured a packet of something in there. And,
Yeah.
The McCormick
Yeah.
seasoning.
Yeah. That.
All right, 7:24, time now for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, December 5, 2025. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news, and once you've heard all 3, you'll vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive...
Can't buy it, gotta win it. Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1. How much for the little girl? Yep. A 73-year-old Mississippi man has been arrested for attempting to buy a 10-month-old baby girl at an auction in Louisiana. Howell Jean Penton, arrested in Angie, a small village in Washington Parish, on November 29th, and has been charged with the sale of minor children, according to the Washington Parish Sheriff's Office.
He doesn't look like a drag queen.
The alleged incident reportedly occurred several days before he was taken into custody. Detectives from a special investigations unit of the Sheriff's Office worked with the Angie Police Department to launch an investigation involving the sale of a minor child. During the investigation, detectives discovered that Mr. Penton allegedly solicited a woman at the auction house to purchase her infant daughter. That's the only details we have. I mean, it doesn't indicate that the woman was actually trying to sell the daughter.
Yeah.
Maybe he just offered to buy Boner candidate number 1. How much for the little girl? Here's Boner candidate number 2. I'm guessing that University of Alabama would like to be rid of the students who read that magazine anyway. Students at the University of Alabama, they're very upset. The decision to suspend 2 student magazines. The students have been expressed outrage on campus about this. Leftist Collective at the UA, the University of Alabama, an organization who describes themselves on social media as anti-capitalist, anti-racist, and feminist, organized a petition delivery in support of Alice, which is a magazine aimed at women. And 1956, a magazine focused on black lifestyle and culture. They have presented their grievances to Stephen Hood, Vice President of Student Life, and the University of Alabama President Peter Moeller. The purpose of this is to let Moeller and just generally UA's administration know that this is not a popular move. canceling these magazines and not allowing them to be
I would just
published on campus.
I would just say, if you don't want the magazine, don't pick up the magazine. But there are people that would appreciate this still being available. Why do you have to get rid of it?
On Monday, University of Alabama officials told members of Alice and 1956, the two publications in question, that their publications would be suspended and to remain compliant with a memo released over the summer by Attorney General Pam Bondi. That's why they're doing it.
Exactly.
The memo made non-binding recommendations on compliance with anti-diversity, equity, and inclusion policies supported by the Trump administration. Boner candidate number 2. You know, I'm guessing that the University of Alabama would probably like to be rid of the students who read those magazines anyway. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3, morons destroying history.
Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by
Tactical Airsoft Supply, Utah's authorized dealer for Lancer tactical airsoft gear with a lifetime in the sport of airsoft war games. Tactical Airsoft Supply.
Netflix looks like they're going to buy Warner Brothers Discovery. The deal was announced early this morning. The cash and stock deal values the business at $82.7 billion, including debt. The acquisition is expected to close after Warner Brothers Discovery carves out its cable unit, which the company is expected to be completed by the third quarter of 2026. That means that there will be a separate public company controlling channels like CNN, TNT, and Discovery. Netflix is already the world's largest paid streaming service with more than 300 million subscribers. Bulking up of Warner Brothers Discovery assets would create a colossus with greater leverage over theater owners and the entertainment industry unions. And it could force smaller companies to merge as they scramble to compete.
What happened to our antitrust laws? I'm curious.
The acquisition would also complete the conquest of Hollywood by tech insurgents. Instead of acquiring studios, tech companies have mostly grown under their own steam in Hollywood. In 2022, Amazon closed its $8.5 billion acquisition of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. And so it's just all these old franchises are being gobbled up and going away.
That's sad.
All right. Now, I'm going to read a story here, and I just would warn you that I will skip some of the details, but this is just an awful story. Cache County couple, Nibley is the town in Cache County, has been arrested, and they face homicide and child abuse charges following the death of their 18-month-old daughter, in which investigators found a severe pattern of neglect leading up to the infant's death. Mitchell and Carrie Murray of Nibley arrested nearly 9 months after the infant's death, which was determined to be caused by dehydration and malnutrition. Cache County Sheriff's Office said that first responders were called by Carrie Murray on the morning of March 19, saying that she'd found her daughter dead inside a crib. Dispatchers attempted to have Murray begin life-saving measures, but she said she was a nurse and believed the baby was beyond help. Speaking with officers, Carrie claimed that she and her husband had last seen their daughter alive about 16 hours earlier, and that it was Mitchell who had last checked on the girl. Mitchell, her husband. Inside the child's bedroom, investigators reported a space heater was running and was set to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, noticeably warmer than the rest of the home. The crib was also covered in a mesh canopy, which the Murrays said was there to prevent their daughter from getting out of the crib. Court documents show the girl was wearing long-sleeve footed pajamas and a sleep sack when she was found. Her crib was littered with old pieces of food. Underneath the mattress was trash, wrappers, large pieces of waffles. During a search of the home, they found a baby monitor camera video. And they were able to determine that in 4 days' time, the girl had been outside of that crib for maybe just 6 hours during those 4 days, and only spent time with another human being for 49 minutes. Just totally neglected and trapped in a crib.
And the parents still don't think they did anything.
Well,
wrong.
they don't see that there's anything amiss here. Yeah, apparently they said, Carrie said she was given a sippy cup in the morning and evening and would eat waffles for all of her meals. She also claimed that the child only ate inside the crib because the family wasn't table. We're not table people.
We are not table
Whatever that
people.
means. Police, Mitchell
Shouldn't
Murray
be child people. You
told police that he works at home, and while he was working, his daughter would have crib days. And she had to spend the day in the crib because he was working.
Mm.
So there you go. Really bad.
And you don't die from one day of this.
No. This was
is-
several days of several weeks of neglect.
Yeah.
An endangered missing advisory has been issued for a 5-year-old in Bountiful after the child missed the pickup after visitation hours Thursday evening. James Despain was last seen with his biological father, who lacks custody. He doesn't have custody of this kid. It's 45-year-old Benjamin Despain. James was picked up by Benjamin in a 2006 red Toyota Tacoma, and they haven't been seen since. And his mother, Natalie, is understandably distraught. They have been just. Benjamin had written an email to Natalie say, "I'm going to take our son away and prevent him from having some surgery." He was supposed to have adenoid removal surgery.
Okay, I'm going to need you to do some different story here because you hit us with a bunch of horrible. Do you have something else?
Well, there really isn't a lot. No.
No?
How about a BYU football player?
No, this is bad too. Really? You're going to do that
The
one?
Cougs?
I'll skip that one. I'll do that later.
I can't, yeah.
How about...
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have set their wedding date.
Okay, how about this?
Okay.
What?
How about this?
I can't finish that.
What's the date?
June 13th.
Okay.
That's pretty soon.
The mysterious interstellar object that people have been talking about, 31 Atlas it's called. And it's from another solar system.
Yeah.
They know that much.
Okay.
But astronomers are just not sure what this thing is. It's now developed a strange heartbeat that's making it glow more brightly as it nears Earth in just 2 weeks. New telescope observations revealed streams of gas and dust called jets blasting out in rhythmic bursts every 16.16 hours, precisely like a steady heartbeat. Moreover, this pulsing makes the object's overall glow brighten and dim by 20 to 40% in a clean, repeating cycle, which some have claimed suggests that 31 Atlas is not a naturally occurring comet, that it's something that has been constructed. NASA and the European Space Agency have both declared to be a lifeless comet.
Yeah.
But they say they don't. There's no sign of any kind of biological life.
But this one guy.
No, but they do say no. I mean, they say there's no sign of biological life.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's doing things that are very odd, and I mean, it's just everybody's pretty flummoxed by it. Really, they're not sure what it is, and it's coming closer to the Earth.
They're getting married at Ocean House in Rhode Island.
In Rhode Island.
Yes, and the June 13th
June.
is a very special day for
Is it?
Taylor.
Why
yeah.
is that?
It's just the number 13 is a
Oh,
big
is it a Friday?
It's a Saturday.
Oh, good.
So
The object is about 2 weeks away from getting very close to the Earth. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this has something to do with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
maybe maybe the aliens are coming to go to the wedding.
It's not
Gina,
aliens.
you're gonna buy you'll buy the commemorative souvenir booklet of their wedding. won't you?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for happiness, and they're adorable. I find
Why don't-
happiness.
Maybe you should look inward, Gina.
I tried.
Maybe you should try to find
I
some
tried.
fun in the center of your being. Find some fun. Okay, that's it. Sports, weather.
Sports, weather, traffic.
Well, our attorney said, should I drive to Ogden in the middle of the day today? Will I be okay? Yeah, Ed Brash will be fine.
If you're asking, should I would just say no. But,
We will have a break in the storms today. So there's this morning rain mixed with snow, depending on where you are. Then at midday things will break up a little bit and swing back around in the evening. So still probably mostly going to be rain down here in the valley, but quite a bit of snow expected up in the mountains. The Cottonwoods are expecting 20 inches. Snow Basin expecting 16 to 18 inches. So we are getting some snow in the mountains out of this. Mostly rain down here in the valleys, though, it looks like. High of 40 today. That'll tell you why it's going to be mostly rain down here in the valley. Overnight low 35. And looks like for the weekend, 44 tomorrow, 47 on Sunday. And Sunday looks to be sunny skies. So
it's going to be like in the 50s on
Wednesday.
So
and we're not.
That's when I'll move my patio furniture.
Yeah, you're probably fine for a bit. Yeah. Traffic. We do have both Cottonwood Canyons experiencing traction laws in effect right now. Surprisingly, no accidents or slowdowns to tell you about. Let's see if we can keep it that way, folks, this morning. If that changes, you want to alert us to what you're seeing on the roads, please let us know. Text it to us, 33986. Celebrate with live local talent at the Stateroom in December with Theoretical Blonde, Jim Bone, Fat Paw, and Honky Tonkin' Holidays. More information at thestateroom.com.
Here's boner candidate number 3, morons destroying history.
What?
American Fork Canyon here in Utah, a 1,000-year-old Native American pictograph that has been respected for generations. People have not damaged it. It's people know about it.
Yeah.
Generations of people have gone and looked at it. It was severely damaged by vandals this summer, featuring everything from paint pens to lipstick. Now state officials have brought in a world-leading conservator to assess the extensive damage and figure out a path forward to maybe mitigate the destruction of the important historical site. The beauty and calm of American Fork Canyon has been a place of gathering for thousands of years, including for Native American tribes. Local archaeologist Tom Flanagan classified the damaged imagery as belonging to a specific period, generally classified what we would call a Fremont-era pictograph. Being Fremont, it is probably around 1,000 years old.
Wow.
The damage was reported this summer by the Utah Cultural Site Stewards, a group that has been assigned by the legislature in state code to monitor archaeological sites for vandalism, theft, looting, and damage like this. I can't. Flanagan says I just can't believe the disregard shown for this history.
Yeah.
It's just it's morons. It's morons
it is.
that do this.
That's the only
Morons destroying history. Look at that. Boner candidate number 3.
You put your name up there with them other people's names. Let's review the first two and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. How much for the little girl? Apparently a guy in Alabama is trying to buy a 10-year-old girl at an auction. At an auction house. He offered the mother money. And boner candidate number 2, I'm guessing that University of Alabama would probably like to be rid of the students who read these magazines, the magazines that have been banned on campus now, a black woman-centered magazine among them. So, yeah, what you guys we're gonna get rid of the magazine, and why don't you just leave campus? We don't want you around here. And then boner candidate number 3, morons destroying history.
All right, time to vote for Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember the candidate number, the one that you think should win, the one you think is the worst. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text and then text that to 33986. Pretty easy to do. Most people vote that way. Of course, you can call Katie in the producer's booth. She'd be happy to take your live voice vote and say hello and good morning at 877-602-9696. Or you can go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, December 5, 2025. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right. You've got 4 minutes to get your vote in. So let's get to voting for Boner of the Day. Right after that, it's Have Another Drink with Jimmy the Wine Guy. We're going to be talking about rye whiskey coming up. And by for that right after these messages. And get your questions ready for Jimmy. He'll take your questions at 8 o'clock. Stand by for that. Black Velvet Boutique.
Yes, Black Velvet Boutique. These are really nice people that own Black Velvet Boutique. All women, by the way, not just women owned, but everybody that works there is a woman. It's a safe place you can feel going and shopping, and asking maybe some questions you might feel uncomfortable about asking in other situations.
Yeah.
These women are very easy to talk to and nice. 595 South State Street in Clearfield is where they are. You can also go to blackvelvetboutique.com. Good sex is one of life's great pleasures. Creating intimate connections in the bedroom often requires good communication. Telling our partners what we want and how we want it, well, that isn't always as easy as it sounds. The expert staff at Black Velvet Boutique is available to you as a sexual resource. They're available to answer your questions discreetly, provide suggestions. The all-female staff at Black Velvet Boutique pride themselves on creating a safe, judgment-free atmosphere. Visit them to shop for intimate bedroom toys, lingerie, massage oils, and books. Enjoy the best parts about being an adult at Black Velvet Boutique, open 7 days a week, 595 South State Street in Clearfield.
Earlier, I mentioned episode of Doctor Who.
Yes.
I just want to make sure that I lead people to the right one. It's Doctor Who. This originally aired in May of 2024, so it's called Doctor Who Season 1. I don't know why. So you talked about this before.
Yeah. See, it's because Disney has teamed up with the BBC to produce Doctor Who and worldwide distribution of the show, and so they decided, well, let's just call it Season 1.
Okay.
Pretending none of the other things
No,
exist?
They still honor the lore. They just,
Yeah.
comic books do this sometimes too. They'll,
Start over.
Okay. And this drag queen, Jinx Monsoon, plays a character called the Maestro in the Devil's Cord episode, which aired in May of 2024. You must see this performance. And apparently, according to my child, not only is the performance great, but I said all these different costumes she's wearing are just incredible. And my child said, and Jinx Monsoon designed all of them, and they are incredible. She plays a villain who eats music, essentially, the Maestro.
I have never watched a second of Doctor Who.
You wouldn't
in any of its iterations.
You wouldn't really need to know much about it to watch this one. They go, so he has this, he has the TARDIS, which is a time machine, essentially.
I know that much about it.
And he can go any place. And they go to Abbey Road in 1963 because wouldn't it be cool to see the Beatles working? But what's happened is the Maestro. Well, I won't tell you about it. But the Beatles are in it, and actors playing the Beatles, and it's kind of interesting to see that.
Is that what time travel sounds like?
That's the TARDIS,
which is a telephone box,
police call box.
Yeah, police call box. But it's really bigger inside.
It's bigger on the inside.
Bigger on the inside.
That's the joke.
Yeah. And the new Doctor is pretty good. I hadn't seen him.
He is good. I didn't care for Doctor Who for the longest time, and then Matt Smith came along.
Yeah, that's when I kind of got interested.
And he was just so fun to watch. And then I went back and watched a couple of the others, but yeah,
Peter Capaldi was really good.
He was great.
Yeah, and
he was the ornery Doctor Who.
Yeah, and this new guy's pretty good. I can't remember his name now.
It's hard to pronounce. Cheeto
Kawami or something.
No, Chudy.
Is it Chiwetel Ejiofor?
No,
it's
that
not.
sounded like that's where you were going with it. No.
No, it's Nakudi Gatwa.
Yeah, Kudi Gatwa.
Yeah, and he's a handsome, very slim, handsome black gentleman, and his companion's pretty good too. And yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, and the girl Doctor Who was good too.
I didn't see any of that.
You should see. She's very good.
But again, you've got to see this Jinx Monsoon.
Okay.
Just watch that. It's for you don't even if you there'll be things that you don't understand, but
Sure.
it doesn't matter.
Okay, just let it go?
Yeah, just let it
Okay.
go and watch Jinx
Yeah.
Monsoon, and then tell me if I'm not correct. That this is one of the most. I mean, it's one of the most over the top and incredible performances I've seen in a long time.
And you don't usually have to have watched all of Doctor Who to get it,
Okay.
because that's what the companion is there for.
Yeah.
The companion is you.
Oh, okay.
And so the Doctor has to explain to the companion, these are the Daleks. They are,
got it. Okay.
and what are these robots,
And I said, what? I asked my kid, what is the companion for, really? I said, to prevent the Doctor from really going crazy.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't have something to restrain him, he's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
But if he has a companion to focus on, he's not. He won't be going around destroying the universe.
Mm-hmm. Well, it would be terrible.
It's interesting to think of. It's the character that you like that character, but that he has an edge to him that's kind of. Matt
yeah.
Smith really did that well.
He wiped out his whole. All right, 7:48. Let's award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by homemade chili on a baked potato.
Nice.
That's so good, man. That's just good eating.
And Feldman's Deli, Utah's authentic Jewish deli with expanded hours, now open Tuesday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Breakfast till 10:30, lunch, dinner, live music Fridays and Saturdays. More information at feldmansdeli.com.
Well, pretty solid voting for all of the candidates, really. In the double digits, all of them. Half 100 for number one. How much for the little girl? But the winner, as you might expect, with over 100 votes, Boner candidate number 3, Morons Destroying History.
There you go. Your Boner of the Day for today, December 5, 2025, now qualified to be Boner of the Week. Is this sponsored?
Yes, by Sugar House Distilleries, Utah's grain to glass distillery, proudly handcrafted in the Mountain West, one small batch at a time, featuring the Sugar House Rye Whiskey, which is recently recognized as the 50 best tasting competition at the Double Gold Medal. You can also taste this local distilled rye whiskey that's available at UDABC stores. Go get some today.
Have another drink,
There it is.
will make you feel better.
Right there.
Have another drink and you feel
Where the lovely Carol Merrill is gesturing.
Well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. He is the delicate prince of the Wine Academy of Utah.
He's delicate?
The delicate prince.
I'm delicate.
He has
Be careful with Jimmy.
with
A
a-
break.
with his gentle touch. He guides the Wine Academy of Utah. WineAcademyofUtah.com. Jimmy Santangelo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We have our Sugar House Rye. You know, a listener just a couple of weeks ago asked, hey, what's your favorite whiskey? Or I want to get a whiskey for, remember, it was a gentleman named Rick, if I recall correctly.
I think so. I think you're right.
And I said the Sugar House Rye whiskey because, and sure enough, I did not know they were in competition. The 50 best competition recently, this garnered, the Sugar House Rye whiskey garnered double medal. So of all the 50 rye whiskeys, there was only 18 that were recognized at the highest recognition.
Really?
Our local Sugar House Rye was part of that.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
Congratulations.
Way to go, James.
Yep, James Fowler over there. $37.99 at the wine store. Really comes through real punchy in its spice and aromatics. Just well balanced with clove and nutmeg and just this like cinnamon spice, which that rye whiskey's known for.
Mm-hmm. It's warming my throat
Yeah.
right now. Oh, it feels
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it does. It's 92 proof, so 46% alcohol by volume. You've got 100% rye. It's 90% rye and then 10% malted rye, and then aged in lightly toasted brand new American oak barrels. So that color that you're seeing in this bottle really comes through. That's from the barrel, right? Because when we put the distillate in there, it's clear. Whiskey's as clear as water. But then over time and age, you're extracting that pigmentation from the barrel. But not only are you getting the color from the barrel, but you're also getting those beautiful vanillins, your vanillas, your aromatics and flavor characteristics, your vanillas, your clove, your spices, your butterscotches, all that fun stuff. And this rye, one note that they said in that competition of how well balanced this was.
Really?
The judges remarked, and the way they judge it, it's a blind judging, and they only have either water or ice, which it's up to the judge how they want to, or neat. And then they have a flavorless, they said flavorless cracker in between each. So it's very proper, it's a absolute judging competition. So I'm really proud of these guys.
Now-
They've been making great stuff for years,
Yeah.
but this is nice
And,
to be
and this,
recognized.
is a small batch kind of a situation.
Small batch kind of thing, yep.
I'm
absolutely.
not a singer, but Tex Ritter did a song called Rye Whiskey, and every once in a while the lyrics go through my head, and it's whiskey, rye, whiskey, whiskey, I cry. If I don't get rye whiskey, I think I will die.
I
Tex
love
Ritter,
it.
he was great.
This is the time of year to start thinking about gift giving. This might be a good gift.
Absolutely. And-
Gina, it would be a fun gift.
It would
It would
be.
be. See, you're fun.
You can
When
kiss
you thought of that, you were fun.
Rye whiskey.
rye whiskey.
Now you're breaking out the eggnog. We went and bought some of this
Nice.
on your recommendation. Delicious.
Yep, we love featuring this. It's that time of year for eggnog. This is New England cinnamon spiced eggnog.
It's so good. We bought
Yeah.
some
Here.
last year. I'm sure we'll get
Yep,
some.
I'm gonna throw it around.
There's a little rye whiskey still in this cup.
Yeah.
Just pour the eggnog.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Just add.
Throw your whiskey in the eggnog, if you want.
Remind me, do I have to refrigerate this after it's open?
Yeah,
Yes.
you wanna.
Yes, you do.
Sorry. You'll want to once it's open, refrigerate. Once it's open, refrigerate. And this is the best weekend creamer in your coffee you'll ever.
Amen.
yeah.
You'll ever.
Now
That's what Sue's been doing with it.
what's the alcohol content of the
Alcohol
eggnog?
content makes families argue less. No. This is made with 3-year-old blended whiskey, 15% alcohol by volume. So that'll get you in the boo-boo. That's about the alcohol content of a wine. Wine's about 13.5, but
That's so delicious.
15%.
I like that so much.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun, and it's something that. Yeah, and we just dosed up the. Put the little whiskey in there. I'm gonna
I was
swirl
going to
it.
say, it makes it a little sharp.
Swirl it.
That's good.
Oh.
It's a beefsteak when I'm hungry, a rye whiskey when I'm dry. This is what a great way to spend the morning.
Remind me
that's delicious.
Remind me the name of that again.
Old New England cinnamon spiced.
Okay.
So ONE. This is I've been to this plant over in Boston, and it's a lot of fun. They've been doing this product for years, and Old New England embodies the true spirit of holiday cheer with this delicious and classic nog. And it's by M.S. Walker. They're great. Yeah, right out of Boston, Mass. My father-in-law and I did a tour through there many years ago. They do a cinnamon. They do the regular. So if you're doing the regular, that's when you can kind of add different flavors and spices if you want. They also
like
have a
the
pumpkin.
cinnamon, yeah.
They have a pumpkin one.
Oh, I haven't
yeah.
tried that one.
Kind of
Now,
fun.
these
kind of
are
fun.
these all available at the
Yeah,
state store?
and this is $12. So I mean, it's
Perfect.
a great party gift. You're going over for brunch.
I
You're
was
doing
gonna say,
something.
yeah.
It's simple. And what are you going to do? You're not going to have 13 glasses of this, but you're going to have a nice little splash.
Gina, I'm telling you, Gina, if you drink a half a bottle of that, you'll have fun.
Is that what'll?
You will have fun.
Okay.
Fun will ensue.
Yes. Fun will be there.
But one thing that's fun about the Sugar House Distillery is that they
Yes.
have a package store there that you can buy alcohol, their products, and they have a load of whiskeys. They have a vodka, they have a rum, and they have the canned cocktail line.
Yes.
All right there, refrigerated, and you can get in. They're located right over in South Salt Lake.
And I think they're open on Sunday.
Open, you know what it is they're open. They have their own business hours. They don't have to adopt the state store hours.
Yeah.
So, for example, holidays. To Bill's point, they'll be open on that Monday of a 3-day weekend or whatever the case is. So it's kind of fun. And support local. Drink local, support local.
And James Fowler is just a nicest guy.
That whole team down there is just so rock
No,
solid.
they're good people, and
No, absolutely.
congratulations on this 50 best tasting
I'm happy for
competition.
him. It's well recognized for sure.
Double
Jimmy,
gold medal.
You want to stick around and answer some questions?
Yeah, let's do it. We got plenty of eggnog.
Yeah.
To carry us through another 10 minutes or so.
Questions about your holiday parties,
Yeah.
things like that.
877-602-9696 is the number. 877-602-9696. Or you can text questions for Jimmy 33986.
I'm very pleasantly surprised, even though we've got some wet roads out there. I've got no accidents to tell you about. There are traction laws in effect for Big and Little Cottonwood Canyon, as you might expect this morning, but I don't have any accidents or slowdowns. You perhaps are seeing something that you think other friends of the program need to know about. Well, please text us at 33986. Business owners, do you owe $15,000 or more on employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure and Stewart, your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
877-602-9696. Questions for Jimmy the Wine Guy. Jimmy Santangelo is here to take your questions. 33986 if you want to text them in. You know what would be fun? RandLife.com/X96.
RandLife is a local mortgage company, and they know what they're doing, and they understand the market here as well. So if you're looking to get a mortgage, that's who I would suggest you go with. I've done it, and they're great people. They also can show you, Rand Life Home Loans can show you how you can get your home's equity. You can get money out of that. You can tap your home's equity and get some cash in just as little as 5 days, which is pretty remarkable. It's Rand Life's 5-day HELOC. What's a HELOC, you ask? It's a home equity line of credit, a HELOC, and you can get that money in as little as 5 days. Rand Life can show you how to do it. You can use that money to pay off maybe high interest credit card debt that you have, or maybe you want to have fun with it. Maybe you want to take a trip or buy a big screen TV. You can do it. If you want to find out about Rand Life's 5-day HELOC, go to randlife.com/X96.
Now, Katie just reminded me that it is estimated that, what was it, yesterday? Yesterday was the 38-year anniversary of Radio from Hell.
Really? Yesterday.
Are you feeling that?
Now, that's not when
That's
you
not
joined.
me,
That was
no.
when the whole format change at KJQ happened and all that.
And all of a sudden, we were Radio from Hell on
KJQ. On
KJQ.
38.
I worked at KJQ earlier than that, but I've been on this show for 27 years.
27 years.
Or maybe 28 in May, I think. But
And you measure things by births.
by births.
I measure things by how much it hurts.
Because Festus will be 27 at his next birthday. That's how I figure it out.
Oh.
And I started with you guys before Festus was born. So.
Oh, okay.
But I worked at KJQ before that.
Oh, geez. So 38 years.
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
Everywhere. Pretty much everywhere.
And you guys still haven't got a watch yet.
No. Nor a dinner.
Or a dinner.
Or a dinner.
No one's ever given us a dinner
Never
or
given
a
us-
watch.
Never given us a dinner.
A gold watch and a dinner. That's what we need. Someday.
I don't think so.
No, I don't
think
either.
you should say
No, they're going
someday.
to. No, I maintain that somebody will come into the room and turn off the microphones and turn out the lights and say, it's been fun, but we'll see you later.
No, that's what happened to my dad, Tom Barberi. Long time.
How did that happen? Yeah.
It was the classic Friday.
Friday.
They waited till after the
After the show.
Tom, I need to see you in my office for a minute.
Yeah.
We're going a new direction, and that's it.
And that's it.
No goodbye. No.
And that direction, by the way, we're calling that direction the end of call radio.
Even though it's down
Basically.
the hall right now,
Yeah.
it's a sports station.
It's a sport. That is the same.
Yeah,
precisely, isn't it?
usually when they let radio people go, you don't know. You don't get
Yeah.
to come on the air and say I'm leaving.
It's
in 2
it's
weeks.
rare you get a goodbye show
Mm-hmm.
if you're being fired. Now, if you're retiring, you usually,
Yeah.
at least according to the radio trades that I read,
Yeah, you get it.
they let you do a final show.
So Howard Stern is at the end of his contract.
Yeah.
His contract is up the end of this year. He makes $80 million a year.
Oh, shut up. Why do you
And
have to do that?
And they are begging him to stay with Sirius because he's
the reason.
There are people that will not pay for Sirius anymore once he's gone.
Yeah.
80, and he's like, yeah, I think I might be done at the end of this year.
No, he won't.
If he's made $80 million a year for the last 5 years, that's just the last 5 years. He was making millions
Before that, yeah.
I don't know what you do with that kind of. I mean, what
Invest.
What,
You invest it.
but for what? What he
You
could
do
not
good-
possibly live any better than he.
I would
lives.
Good works.
I would travel. That's what I would do with that kind of. I would just travel. I'd say goodbye, suckers. Book a flight to Paris.
I would see if I could have. I would see if I could have some things replaced.
Like parts of your body.
Yeah.
So
It's they just. I don't know. I do think that we won't be fired. They'll just turn off the lights.
That's us being fired. That's.
No.
No.
They'll wait till the end of the contract and
Yeah.
then turn off the lights.
A texter reminds me. Doug Wright had a year-long farewell tour. Remember how excruciating that was?
Yeah, he did.
And he's still on the air.
No, he's not. He's only does commercials now.
Oh, that's right. They replaced him on the movie show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll just be one day you'll tune in
We'll
and
just
we'll be
not
gone.
be here.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So check our social media and we'll
But
tell
you know, I mean, 38 years or 39 years, whatever it ends up being.
It'll be 39.
That's it. You know, that's a lot of time.
Can't go for an even 40 though. I'd like to go for an even 40.
Ed Brass says they wouldn't dare kill very important sports, so Radio from Hell will live forever.
That's true.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the fourth room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Paula did from Payson. She's got booze questions. Well, you should call
Well,
us from Payson.
Everybody has a booze question.
877-602-9696 if you have questions for Jimmy Santangelo. He can answer questions about liquor, wine, hospitality.
So we had the Christmas party, right?
Yeah.
That remember Nick was talking about. The reason I'm bringing this up is I was up there thanking everybody, and then even your staff had questions about booze. It was so funny. Somebody raised their hand. I'm like, oh, a question, question at the Christmas party, but it was so charming because it was the same kind of questions that we entertain all the time, right?
yeah.
People just want to know, what do I do when I go in the wine store? What do I get? How do I do this?
That's because those people don't listen to this show. That's why they had to ask you the question.
Now
in
here's
person.
here's a question in the chat room, and I don't know if I understand this. I have a handful of daily user wine glasses, and then a fair few that I keep in storage.
Sure.
Ones that are too fragile for regular use, or they are crystal from Grandma's China that I'm
hand-washed.
afraid has a fair bit of lead in them.
Yeah, so some of the wine glasses, so the daily use, we call those workhorse wine glasses, whatever the case is. But yeah, we all have those wine glasses like, broke, or it's got a chip, son of a gun, I'll just replace it. But then you have your fine china or those that you've inherited.
What's lead crystal?
Lead crystal is a crystal of, I'm trying to think of my awareness on that. It's not coming into my head this morning. Maybe I need some more old New England eggnog.
Maybe.
But you do have a. It's not going to harm you. It's not like you're keeping it in a decanter for a few weeks and then pouring out of it. I would say if you have a lead crystal decanter that you're keeping your whiskey in, the thicker lead, that might seep in, things of that nature. So that's why we kind of went away with it.
But there is lead in it. But
from what I understand, it's for the durability
But
of it.
not enough to...
And it's transparent.
Yeah.
It's still,
Okay.
but
It's not
hand
like-
wash those guys. Use them for the holidays.
That says use them occasionally. You shouldn't use them every day.
That's right. That's right.
It's not like your Grimace glass from the 70s that has the lead
paint on
paint
it.
on it. It's not like that at all.
Which
so-
Carrie still has.
Which I still have.
Nice. chip
broke,
away.
I broke the
He-
Ronald
he-
McDonald.
He
but-
needs something for his orange
but
juice.
I still need Grimace, and I have Mayor McCheese and all this. Anyway.
877-602-9696, or you can text questions 33986.
Let's see. Here's some text questions. Which distillery carries Canella? It's the one in Lehigh, right?
Yes, Clearwater.
Clearwater. What are some good snacks to go with a whiskey tasting I'm planning to do for friends over the holidays?
Oh, very nice. So, you know, what I do when we do our whiskeys around the world, I'm doing one this Saturday, in fact, for our good friend from True Fruit. Remember Brady?
Yeah.
I'm going to be up there, and he does such a great job. Him and his wife are going to be hosting. Anyways, so to answer your question, we do. You want some salty, crunchy snacks?
Yeah.
Generally. So some salted almonds, some sharp cheddar cheese.
Mhm.
If you want to stay away from things that are sweet, you want to stay away from things that are creamy and just like too mouth-filling. You want the salt to interact with the spirit. Cleanse the palate, bada boom, bada bing, you're done, and then you go on to the next to cleanse your palate. You don't want any residual food on the palate, or else you're just continue drinking whiskey to cleanse the palate.
Homemade Czech mix.
Yeah, something of that nature, and that's why people are like, oh, that's why bars they have salty snacks because they want you to drink more. Actually, it helps cleanse the palate, make the cocktail a little bit more balanced, and well, yeah, you end up drinking more because it's well balanced. So I guess they are onto something.
Jimmy inadvertently bought a cinnamon and strawberry tequila, not realizing.
Oh, that's too bad.
Not realizing it's a cream tequila. What do I do with it?
So
what is that?
So yeah, no, Rose, that Rose tequila, they coffee creamer, so you can have use that as a creamer for a hot coffee, as a cocktail.
Mhm.
But you know, think creatively. That is not a problem. You know, that is your eggnog substitute right now. You know, and you'll be able to use that. But my go-to is a Spanish coffee.
All right. Let's see. For Jimmy, now I'm not sure what he's talking about here. I made cherry bounce for the first time this year.
Cherry bounce.
Now that it's ready, how do I serve it? I have no idea.
Regretfully, I don't know the term bounce, but
see?
that sounds something.
If you'd have called, we could have followed up.
It's a sweet flavored homemade liqueur made by soaking pitted cherries in sugar and whiskey.
So I love
sounds
this.
like a cherry liqueur, yeah.
Cherry liqueur, whiskey based spirit. This sounds awesome, and thank you for bringing this to my attention. I'm immediately thinking Manhattans. I'm immediately thinking old fashions, things that are on the rocks, that kind of a thing. Gosh, when can I come over?
Yeah. Any recommendations for a local hard cider for a gift?
Yeah, you know, there's this first step. Go to Sion over on 9th South and between Main and West Temple. And that's your cider bar in town. One of the best, if not the best in there.
They have like 100 different.
Oh my God,
ciders.
they're the best over there, and they have such a beautiful selection of domestic style ciders, all the way up to European from France, Spain, and you're just gonna have an opportunity to pick your favorite and taste your favorite. And then you can either source at the wine store, or maybe you're going to have to do a special order, and and it'll be available to you relatively quickly because everything they have in there, they have a good distribution system.
While you're making recommendations, any suggestions for a Christmas cigar?
Oh, here we go.
Cigars too, yeah.
You know, I was talking to the boys at Beehive Cigar Shop the other day, and their 15th anniversary Beehive House Stick just got released this year, and it's one of their top sellers.
What's it called?
15-year anniversary, and it's the Beehive brand, their label. And I'm going to throw it out to you. The reason I was talking to them this Sunday, I don't think they'll mind me mentioning. This Sunday, they have a cigar event. It'll be outside. They're going to have a roller there, somebody who rolls cigars. They're going to have a brand, a label there. What it is escaping me, and I don't want to missay. And it's from 12 to 6, if I recall correctly, or 12 to 4. So get down there to Beehive Cigars to pick your holiday cigar, but also engage with some fun guys. I should be down there if I can slip away to. I got to go get some milk at the store to tell the honey, and I'll slide over.
Quickly, Carl from Sunset. My wife loves Crown Royal
Okay.
whiskey. Is there a nicer whiskey with the similar taste that I could get for the holiday?
Pendleton. Yeah, Pendleton. Give that a shot.
But
Or
it
Crown
doesn't-
Royal does also offer, 12 and an 18-year. I got a bottle of 18-year Crown Royal on my shelf.
But the Pendleton doesn't come in a bag.
Not a
That's
purple
true.
sack.
That's true. Now, I have a suggestion for you.
Oh, okay.
And this has to do with Thanksgiving leftovers.
Aha.
A cranberry cocktail. You break down the cranberries, granulated sugar, water, saucepan. They break down. And then you sift. You strain them.
Okay.
Discard the solids. Then you add gin, the syrup, lemon juice, and elderflower liqueur, iced club soda. It was delicious. We had it last night.
That sounds really
Because
cow.
Sue's like, what do I do with these leftover cranberries? And she found this recipe.
Oh,
that's,
I love
that's
that you went
delightful.
the gin route. That's so cool.
That's why you were a little late for work today.
No, I was snuggling with my dog. But that was delightful.
That
And
sounds
was-
really good.
That was in country
Leave it
living.
to Sue. She's a rock star.
So just in case you were curious.
Hey, if anybody wants to go to Scotland with me next year, July 3rd through the 11th, a 9-day all-inclusive. All you got to do is buy your flight to get there. Kim Dastrup and myself, it's a whiskey and yoga, Scotland 2026. We have 12 deposits of 16 people were taken. We just did a slow roll opening this up. And people are just, we are so excited about
How
this
many
trip
will
next
be
year.
of it?
16 all
Okay.
day. And 16 total plus Kim and I, so 18 pack of people. And we are just looking so forward to this. All-inclusive, lodging, transportation, 2 meals a day. All the there's a great itinerary. You have windows of I can be a lot all day, so we give you a window of free time.
You can be a lot of half a day.
You're a lot right now. So it's a lot of fun. Go to wineacademyofutah.com. Click right on that Scotland tour to get more information.
Yes, depending on how our contract negotiations go, I'll be joining you. And, thank you, Jimmy. WineAcademyofUtah.com.
Safe holiday, everybody. Or safe weekend.
Traffic, Gina.
Snow in the canyons. Big and Little Cottonwood Canyon have their traction laws in effect. Surprisingly, we've not had very many accidents or slowdowns to tell you about. I'm looking at the UDOT cameras right now, and everything's still looking really good. And nobody sent anything in via text recently, but if you see something, you can always share it with us, 33986.
All right. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. What is our prize today?
It's tickets to see Evanescence with Spirit Box Saturday, July 25th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
Evanescence tickets at 877-602-9696. Just play the game and you'll get those tickets. 877-602-9696. Multiple choice pop culture trivia, Walt Disney trivia today, because it would be his birthday were he alive and not a frozen head somewhere. So 877-602-9696, right after these messages and a song. Lim Jewelers.
You were just there yesterday, weren't
I
you,
went to
Bill?
Lim Jewelers. I'd not been there before, and I went there yesterday. It's in Midvale.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, just what a lovely store it is. It's just beautiful inside, and they are just the greatest people. Erica and her dad started the whole business. His name is Larry.
It's a family-owned, long-time
You
business.
know, her mother works there. Her brother works there. And Lim Jewelers they're just excellent people. If you want custom jewelry or if you need jewelry repaired, that's the place to go.
Speaking of the custom jewelry, they will make you something special for Christmas. But the deadline for ordering that is December 15th. So if you want something special made, you want to get into Lim Jewelers before then, they can help you figure out what that is. Sometimes it's like maybe grandma had an old ring and you want to deconstruct it and make little individual things for grandkids. That's a fun thing to do. But they also have, and Bill, I'm sure you saw this, cases full of just jewelry ready to
Beautiful
go.
stuff. Absolutely beautiful stuff.
One-of-a-kind gift for the holidays. Nice family-owned business. We love the folks at Lim Jewelers. Go see them on Fort Union Boulevard in Midvale.
Hello, yeah, what? This week, a woman called in and said, I'm having trouble at my job and I don't know what to do.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
I just need you guys to give me, if not even some advice, just bolster me up.
Yeah.
And she's sent an email.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Lords.
Hi.
I called the other morning to ask for help to decide what my next step should be at work. The office manager is toxic. Well, I did take action, and I sent a letter to her manager. I refuse to stay stuck or remain afraid. Work should be enjoyable. Thanks for drilling into me that I could do nothing, or I could look for another job, or I could speak up. I love your show and feedback. You cheer me up every morning. Let the chips fall where they may.
Good for you. You know what? You did the hard thing.
We'd like
the
to know.
easier thing would be to have just,
Yeah.
done nothing. You did the hard thing.
Or quit.
Oh, quitting's a hard thing too.
Let's I hope we hear from you. I want to know where those chips fell.
Yeah.
So if you're listening this morning, or I'll send you an email, let us know. And we're always happy to offer advice, although it's not. I mean,
we're not professional.
It's not necessarily good advice.
We've actually been through a lot and seen a lot, though.
That's true.
Yeah. And then the other thing is, yesterday I went to the pharmacy because that's where I like to go. I go to the pharmacy a lot. And it's the university.
Got a spare half hour.
I'm going up to the pharmacy. Yeah. See if they got anything for me. Yeah, sometimes doctors just call in prescriptions and don't even tell me that they're going to do it. So I go up to the university pharmacy, and you'll remember that I met one of the pharmacists it was several months ago, who came up to me and said, I'd never listened to your show before, and then somebody here said, well, that guy's on the radio, and
don't you know who that is?
And I started listening to your show, and I really like it. And I said, well, thanks. Are you going to keep it? Yeah. His name is Phil, and he's a pharmacist.
Phil the pharmacist?
Phil the pharmacist. And he's just, I don't have much interaction with him when I go up there because he's busy pharmacing.
Mm-hmm. He's counting pills in the back.
Yeah, he's doing stuff. He's filling prescriptions. I mostly have interactions with the techs, the people who run, look up things and go get the medicine and all that. And but occasionally, Phil, I say something to him, and we'll have a brief conversation. Well, I was at the pharmacy yesterday, and I had to wait a few minutes for my prescription. And he came up to me and he said, I heard you guys talking on the radio the other day about Zots, the candy. Mm-hmm. And Carrie said he hadn't seen Zots for a long time.
Yeah.
And
I used to eat them all the time.
Yeah. Well, here, he said, we have Zots here.
Oh, really?
And he said, so here's
they
some
have Zots at the
they do.
farm? Oh,
he said they started selling them a few months ago, and I'd never really heard of them. And he said, and by the way, Phil is the pharmacist that when I told my wife the story about Phil, she said, "Yeah, right, great. You're building your show one pharmacist at a time."
That's right.
That's right. That's how we do things. But so he gave me the blue Zots, the orange Zots, and you want to try a Zot? Gene, have you ever had a Zot?
I believe I have.
The candy Zots, named after the way the fizzy center reacts when it hits your saliva. Mm-hmm. There's a little fizzy sour sensation, and it's really kind of cool. And here, try them.
Just toss me one. Oh, okay.
Here, hand me one.
Oh, but you know what? We got to have another drink with Jimmy coming up.
Oh, is that going to ruin our palate?
Nah.
It will.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
it will.
think so. Nah. My palate's ruined anyway.
Great.
I'm
Do
having
you
a
have
Zot.
any taste buds?
No. I'm having a Zot.
I'm going to have one after Jimmy.
The name of the candy is connected to Frank Landry, the person who brought Zots to America, who used to say, "Don't give me the Zots," when he thought somebody was joking. Mm-hmm. Well, the name might also be associated. There's a 1962 film that I remember starring Tom Poston called Zots. I don't remember what the movie's about, but it's a movie called Zots.
How do you feel about Pop Rocks? They're kind of the same
Pop
thing.
I didn't care for Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
I didn't care for those. But Zots is nice because I'm having a blue one.
Oh, apparently Holiday gas stations still carry Zots.
Yeah, you see them around.
You get them at Smith & Edwards, it says here. But then I'd have to go to Smith & Edwards. So.
Now, see, that's a good hard candy taste.
and then when you get to the middle, it'll fizz up on you.
It's a nice surprise.
Yeah.
Is this one that if you like put it in a Coke, it'll explode?
No, that's
is that a
Mentos.
bad thing to do?
That's Mentos.
I mean, I know Mentos will do it, but I'm wondering if there's just some kind of reaction if you do
I
this.
don't know. I'm not.
I don't try things, so I'm not going to experiment with it.
You know, and I don't care enough to try it. Are good.
Well, like I said, I'll have one.
Okay.
I'll have one after Jimmy presents us with a beverage.
I'll have the Zot, and then I'm going to have a coffee chaser, so I'll be fine.
What flavors did you get? You got grape and what?
Let's see, the orange, and what's the purple?
Purple's
That's
grape.
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 So you got grape and orange.
Grape and orange, and what? Oh, and blue.
What's
Blue is not a flavor.
It says it's blue raspberry.
Yeah, okay. I have a question about blue raspberry. Because raspberries aren't blue. Where did blue become the color for raspberry? Because raspberries are not blue. They're
don't-
raspberry colored. There's a whole color named after the raspberry.
I hate to break this to you, Gina, but blueberries are not blue either.
What are they? Purple?
They're purple.
Well, they're purple, I guess.
They're purple.
It depends. Sometimes they look pretty blue.
Sometimes. On the plate, they're purple.
But raspberry itself is
This
a
is
color.
true. This is true. It's not a real flavor or color.
I know.
It's artificial.
Who decided that?
Well, let's see.
I don't know. The snozberries taste like snozberries. So.
Blue raspberry is a manufactured flavoring and food coloring for candy, snack foods, syrups, and soft drinks. The flavor does not derive from any species of raspberry itself.
Why doesn't RFK Jr. get on the origins of blue
I'm
raspberry?
working on getting rid of the slush puppy right away.
Well, it's time once again for the most powerful game show on radio today.
Powerful.
Now sit down and be quiet. And attend to Beat Gina. I'm your announcer, Johnny Ola, and this is a message from men who have struggled with hair loss. And who've tried everything, including a toupee.
All right.
You know how expensive a good hairpiece can be.
Yes.
And how costly and time-consuming it is to care for your wig. Well, let's put an end to all of that with Ambassador Service Limited Hair Rental.
Rental?
You know it makes sense. Why pay hundreds of dollars for an ordinary hairpiece when you can rent a perfect head of hair that will fool everyone for just pennies a day? Think about the advantages. Comprehensive regular wig service, no costly repair bills, and free replacement service. Ambassador is the first company to offer this hair rental service, and we're so confident in our product, we're offering a 6-month free rental. What other company would do this?
I have no idea.
So pick up the phone and call Pennsylvania 65000 today. That's Pennsylvania 65000 for 6 months free hair rental. And now, does he or doesn't he use Ambassador? We'll never tell. Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Hair rental.
Hair rental. There it is.
You rent to own? Is that an option?
I
you'll
don't
have-
know.
Have to ask the Ambassador company.
I mean, you're not using it all the time, so I guess rental.
Sure, it makes sense.
Okay, all right. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be going up against Jennifer today. Jennifer, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Jennifer, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. We'll give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly. Heads or tails?
I'm going with head.
All right, let's see what happens. It is tails.
Oh, you're going to have to work for these
Oh.
Evanescence tickets. They're coming with Spirit Box Saturday, July 25th to Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
All right, because you lost the coin toss, Jennifer, that means Gina goes first. The first question is for her to answer exclusively. Multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, I hope you were paying attention, Jennifer, because I'll ask you the same question. If you answer it correctly, you're going to steal Gina's point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. Walt Disney's birthday today. Were he not a frozen head in a jar somewhere, he would be celebrating his birthday.
I think he's floating in a pickle jar, isn't he?
I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. We'll have Walt Disney trivia. Gina, first question for
okay.
you. Gina, which celebrity is a distant relative of Walt Disney? Is it 1, Tom Hanks? Is it 2, Kurt Russell? Is it 3, Rainier Wolfcastle? Or 4, Steve Bannon?
Kurt Russell has the connection with the tennis shoes and the Dexter thing and the Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell?
No.
No. Terribly sorry. No.
Jennifer?
I'm gonna guess Tom Hanks.
Tom
That's
Hanks.
Correct.
Correct.
That's a point for Jennifer. And Jennifer controls the question.
Jennifer. 14 of the 17 animated films produced during Disney's lifetime were drawn from what? 14 of the 17 were drawn from what? Is it 1, repackaged Bible stories? Bible?
Bible.
Okay, all right. 2, European legends and fables. 3, porn parodies. Or 4, drug-fueled fever dreams.
I'm going with 2, the Fable.
Yes,
Yes.
European legends and fables.
That's 2 for Jennifer, none for Gina. Back to Gina now.
You sure Kurt Russell isn't related?
Not related. He was Walt took a great liking and love for Kurt.
He did love him.
And he was his protege sort of for a long time.
All right.
But then, yeah, something happened. We don't know, but there you go. Gina, Walt Disney originally wanted to name Mickey Mouse something else.
Okay.
But his wife didn't like the name.
Okay.
What was the original name? Was it 1, Mortadella Mouse? Was it 2, Rigor Mortis Mouse?
No, that's not good.
Was it 3, Manfred Mouse? Or 4, Mortimer Mouse?
I believe it was Mortimer Mouse.
Mortimer is correct, yes.
All right, that's 1 for Gina. But Jennifer has 2. Question is hers, and she could win on this one.
All right, Jennifer? What Disney character of the ones I'm about to list are modeled after Walt Disney? Which Disney character of I'm about to list are modeled after Walt Disney? Is it 1, Merlin from The Sword and the Stone? Is it 2, Roger from 101 Dalmatians? Is it 3, Snow White Supremacy? Or 4, Flower the Skunk in Bambi, because Walt apparently had a real
Odor
problem.
I'm going with 1.
Merlin from Sword and the
There
Stone.
you go. Well, there you go. You just won the game there,
Just
Jennifer.
like
Nicely
that.
done.
Wow.
Easy.
Look at that.
So what did she win?
Tickets to see Evanescence Saturday, July 25th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
Congratulations.
Hang on the line. We'll tell you how to get those tickets.
Listen, I've got to get home. I've got to go tighten up my wig.
Oh, careful. It's a rental.
I don't want to wig out, you know.
Yeah. All right. Big Boy News now, brought to you by
Laser Maestro presents Rush only at Clark Planetarium. Step inside Friday and Saturday nights. Feel the power of Rush like never before. Stunning visuals, heart-pounding sound, legendary music surround you in every direction. Experience the ultimate Rush tribute. Go to clarkplanetarium.org.
Well, it seems like every few years we have to have a production of Death of a Salesman on Broadway.
I suppose.
Revive it. And it is, Arthur Miller, it is a great play. They're doing a revival. It'll open in April, directed by Joe Mantello. Nathan Lane will play Willie Loman. He was last on Broadway in 2023. And Laurie Metcalf, who's currently in a very well-thought-of Broadway production called Little Bear Ridge Road, will star opposite each other as Willie and Linda Loman.
Really?
In the play. Nathan Lane, 3-time Tony Award winner, will tackle this dramatic role. But he's, you sort of think of him as a comic.
Yeah.
But he was in Angels in America.
Oh, that's right.
Played
That's
Roy,
right.
Roy Cohn in Angels in America.
That's right.
He knows what he's doing.
Okay.
He can do both.
I was going to say, between him and Laurie Metcalf, those are two
would be worth seeing.
pretty amazing actors.
Yeah.
So
Nathan is 69 years old. Laurie Metcalf is now 70. And they're going to do the play. That's great. All right, let's move on to other things. Let's see. BYU sophomore football player Kason Krebs was arrested in connection with several lewdness incidents.
Oh.
Officers with the Provo Police Department said Mr. Krebs was accused of being in 3 separate lewdness incidents near the Smith's grocery store. They made contact with Mr. Krebs, and 2 charges of lewdness were referred to the Provo City Police Office, Provo City Attorney's Office. Each incident involved the suspect exposing himself and engaging in lewd behavior to people around the Smiths.
I'm glad they caught him.
On each occasion, the suspect fled to the north or the south on foot prior to the officer's arrival. These incidents are a Class B misdemeanor. Krebs was not booked into jail in accordance with current booking standards, and he has been immediately dismissed from the team. He's no longer a Coug, Gary.
He's not a Coug?
He's not a Coug anymore.
Okay, the Cougs.
Yes. Congressional lawmakers. I'm sorry, that's the wrong line. There's an inquiry right now. There has been a briefing on the strikes on that alleged drug boat in the Caribbean.
Which one? There's so many.
The most recent one. The inquiry stems from a disclosure by the Trump administration of follow-up strikes during the September 2nd military attack. Those strikes killed 11 people who were allegedly on a boat transporting drugs to the U.S. Donald Trump announced a kinetic strike in Truth Social and shared a 29-second video of a single strike. However, controversy erupted following a report last week that Pete Hegseth had ordered follow-up strikes on 2 survivors from the initial attack, including a verbal order to kill them all. Those follow-up strikes have raised legal concerns. You know this happened.
Of course.
Yeah.
They keep trying to sort of muddy the waters, but you know he said, kill them all.
Yeah.
And left.
Because they're not people.
International law and Pentagon manuals state that incapacitated or shipwrecked individuals, like 2 people clinging to some wreckage in the middle of the ocean, deserve respect and protection, not further strikes unless combat operations or threats still exist.
And there's probably questions as to whether they should have even been hit in the first place, because traditionally these things, there's a drug boat out there. You send the Coast Guard out and you arrest them and bring them to trial.
You get evidence and you take them to trial.
You don't just blast things out of the water.
Exactly.
I can't even fathom why this won't go where it should.
And the admiral who was in charge of this area of the ocean refused their first asks to do this, and he resigned over it.
Mm-hmm.
The federal deployments that have swept through major cities as part of Donald Trump's immigration crackdown have led to thousands of arrests, but they have been less effective at apprehending immigrants with a criminal record. Most people that they have arrested, they have no criminal record at all.
Yeah,
0. Their only crime is being in the country illegally. They have committed no other crime.
That's the crime.
They have
so
committed
it's a
no other
paperwork
crimes.
issue? Can't we just take care of the paperwork
Less than
issue?
30% of the people arrested in any of these operations, less than 30%, have been convicted of any kind of crime. An analysis of data shows, and a very small share had been convicted of a violent crime.
Mm-hmm.
The most common nonviolent convictions were for driving under the influence, among other traffic
Going
offenses.
after the worst of the worst. You're not even trying to go after the worst of the worst. You're not even in those neighborhoods.
The woman responsible for the largest deportation of Hispanics from the United States decided to celebrate her 54th birthday at a Mexican restaurant. So naturally, Kristi Noem put on a sombrero. And the reaction is exactly what you would expect. Noem posted a video of herself, because she's stupid, to social media wearing a pink and yellow sombrero, and restaurant staff surrounding her to sing happy birthday in Spanish.
What a horrible woman.
And now the quaint Mexican eatery in Waterton, South Dakota, is facing the music for daring to allow the Department of Homeland Security Secretary and her family to dine at the establishment for the occasion. Now, there's now been retribution against the restaurant, which I don't agree with.
Yeah, you should.
The Daily Mail can reveal that restaurant received a slew of hate calls from customers after hosting Kristi Noem. Members of the Hispanic community have some choice expletives for Santo Tequila, the name of the restaurant. One Reddit user said, if it's a true Mexican restaurant, F them for sitting her and her family. If it's not, F those guys that were singing to her, and also F her for all of the hate she's brought on. Why wasn't she just told to leave? Another user questioned. The restaurant is not at fault here. No. But she's dumb.
She's tone deaf.
She should have gone to a Ruth's Chris or something.
Yeah.
Not to celebrate her birthday. Let's see what else we have here. How much time do we have?
You got a couple of minutes.
How about, we'll do that. Hundreds of cases of dog food have been recalled after owners complained of finding plastic in the dog food. From Family Foods, from Family Foods, issued the recall Wednesday for its Bonnie Hill Farms Beefy Bowls beef recipe frozen dog food.
Oh.
The company said 300 cases of the dog food were recalled after it received complaints of plastic contamination. Dogs of all sizes can have adverse reactions from eating the recalled chow, the company warned. Consuming large amounts of plastic can cause serious health issues in dogs. No kidding, including gastrointestinal upset and intestinal obstruction. So if you have any of that frozen, I don't know if they have it here, Bonnie Hill Farms.
They carry some of that
does it-
stuff.
do they?
Yeah, in some places. I see it at.
Let's see.
some
Oh, here is
stores,
a
yeah.
list of the states, and Utah is not among them.
Okay.
But Nevada, Arizona, so close by. Anyway, let's see. And the CDC is in Maine assisting with an outbreak of HIV in the northern. Yeah, in the northern part of Maine.
Really?
Over the past 2 years, health officials have reported 31 new HIV cases in Penobscot County. The outbreak has primarily affected people experiencing homelessness who use injectable drugs.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sharing needles. And finally, this language learning company Babbel
Yes.
and the captioning group have released their annual list of the most mispronounced words.
Okay.
For this year. Zorhan Mamdani is among them. The Louvre Museum
Who's
is among them.
mispronouncing the Louvre?
The Louvre.
I have heard people say the Louvre.
The Louvre?
The
Yes.
Louvre. It's
The Louvre.
it's local news anchors who are
Oh.
talking about the Louvre. You know.
Yes.
The Louvre.
Other challenging words and these are mostly things you'll hear on radio. Acetaminophen.
How else can you pronounce acetaminophen? Acetaminophen? Acetaminophen?
Acetaminophen.
Are these words that Donald Trump mispronounces? Because I feel like
He
has a
doesn't
hard
know the
time
word
with all of them.
acetaminophen.
How about Alex Murdoch?
Now there's a G in there, and that's
It's Daugh, and I
Yeah.
told you I heard somebody say what Michelle Mogdahan on local radio the other day, and the diabetes drug Monjaro.
How else can you say that? Monjaro.
Monjaro.
Monjaro?
Yeah, I'm sure
Monjaro.
people say Monjaro, and I'm sure that people say, let's see, what would it be for acetaminophen? That's what they do. Acetaminophen.
All right. Sports weather traffic.
The Utah Jazz won last night. They beat the Brooklyn Nets 123-110. They played the Knicks today at 5:30. Utah Mammoth on the road at Vancouver to play the Canucks at 7. Carrie, the Cougs, you were telling us
The
all about the
Cougs.
Cougs. They're playing in the Big 12 championship game, early game tomorrow, 10 a.m. against Texas Tech. That's your sports weather. So a couple rounds of the storms that are going to be coming through. Mostly going to be rain down here in the valley because it's fairly warm, 40 for a high today. Lots of snow in the mountains, though, which is great news for them. Cottonwood's getting like 20 inches of snow. Let's see. Overnight tonight, we'll have another round of storms come through again. 80 to 40% chance of precipitation. 35 for an overnight low. So probably will stay rainy down here in the valley. Could see some more rain tomorrow. Then it looks like Sunday, Monday, we clear up. As Carrie was also mentioning earlier, we go back up into the 50s
In the
next
50s,
week. So
yeah.
this isn't like winter here to stay, unfortunately. But enjoy it for a couple of days. It'll feel like something's kind of snowy. Let's see. Surprisingly, traffic's been really good this morning. I was expecting more issues with the weather this morning, but just traction laws in effect for Big and Little Cottonwood Canyons. Other than that, I have no accidents to tell you about. Nobody's texted in anything. But if you see something, you can certainly share it with us at 33986.
Thank you very much. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stand by.
Do you want to You know, one of those.
Do you have a?
I do. I have a.
One of these?
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
Now, this might be an exclusionary list.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Well, it's sentences that only those who lived through the 80s will understand.
Okay.
Okay. Number one, don't forget to rewind that tape before you take it back to the video store.
Please be kind.
Be kind, rewind.
And rewind.
Yes.
Mom, can I go to the arcade to play Space Invaders?
No.
Here, I made you a mixtape and I hand wrote all the track listing on it.
Well, yeah.
I got the phone. You can hang up.
Oh, yeah, extensions.
That never happens.
Extension
anymore.
lines.
That's
yeah.
true.
Mom, I got it. You can hang up.
You know, go back even further. When I was growing up, we had we shared a line with other households, and
You
other
did?
homes.
Party
Yeah,
line.
Party line. Thank you. I
Oh.
couldn't remember the
Yeah.
term. We had a party line, and so
There was one phone line that was shared between like 4 houses.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'd pick it up and you'd listen. You know, oh, well, Marge, when you're done, I need
you
to...
weren't supposed to eavesdrop on other people, and
But
they
you
could tell.
could, probably.
Well, no, they could tell you
Oh.
were there. They could tell you were there. So, anyway, go ahead.
Oh, I hope my Walkman batteries last through this whole trip.
Yeah.
Walkman.
Don't forget to set the VCR to record your show.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday morning, I spent all my time watching He-Man and Thundercats.
Well, that's not inaccurate because they weren't on Saturday morning. They were on in the afternoons, Monday through Friday. They were never a Saturday morning staple. They were not network. They were syndicated. Thank you.
Well, I could have been on in the morning somewhere, I guess.
I have to blow on my Nintendo cartridge to make it work. Katie's saying yes.
Was it
to
got
that.
dust in it or something?
Yeah.
Is that what?
So if you don't blow them off, the connections aren't clean.
My fashion statement includes leg warmers and shoulder pads. Yes.
Yep.
Waiting for MTV to premiere my favorite music video is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when Michael Jackson's Thriller came out. Like,
Oh,
the
it was
day. I mean,
It was a week-long build-up.
it was all anybody could talk
Yeah.
about, and you had to rush home.
Now, don't we feel foolish now?
I can't decide which movie to rent at the video store, Breakfast Club, or Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Or just going to the video store with no clear idea in mind what you wanted, and then just kind of trying to browse through things. I didn't care for doing that at all.
My first computer game was played on a floppy disk and had pixelated graphics. Recording songs off the radio.
Yeah.
You wanted your favorite song, and you record it off the radio.
People used to record our station all the time, KJQ, and then X96 to a certain extent, and send the tapes to missionaries in the field.
Yes.
And finally, the sound of dial-up internet, or not being able to use your phone because you were using your phone line.
You
to
probably
dial
have
it
that
in.
sound effect somewhere handy,
Yeah,
don't you,
give me a
Gary?
sec here, I got
I kind of always liked that sound. It
I
was-
still enjoy that.
Maybe we should use it for something. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, my AOL disc just came in the mail. Again.
And kids, you couldn't use the phone and the computer at the same time.
Nope.
Because that's the line you were using.
All right.
There you go. That's just a
Well,
little.
thank you.
That's just a little.
All right.
A little something.
Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong.
All right. right, 8:46 right now.
I have here an email of interest.
Is it?
It is.
Of interest?
Yes.
Email of interest.
It's a sad email, but with a positive spin to it.
Okay.
It says here, "Dear Bill, I was hoping to tell you thank you in person, but I don't think that I would be able to hold it together. This July, I lost my husband to suicide.
Oh, geez.
September 6th would have been our 13-year anniversary. It also happened to be the day of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention's Out of the Darkness Walk. And so I decided to spend what would have been my anniversary honoring my husband at the walk. And I just wanted to tell you, thank you. Thank you for sharing your story and giving your time to such an important cause. Your sharing your story has given me hope that even after the loss of my husband, that life will be okay, that I will be okay. Today, I'm donating my husband's coats to the Road Home.
Oh.
He was an avid supporter of the Road Home and donated to them every year. Even though it's been hard to let go of his things, I know that this is what he would want. Thank you again for all that all of you do for the causes that you support. It means a lot to the people whose life it impacts. Thank you. Thank you again. And I'll just leave it anonymous there. But I thought that was a really remarkable message, that out of something that's very dark and tragic and sad, and but this person is making something good out of it, something positive out of it.
We hear those stories a lot during this time of year when we do the Road Home. We do the Road to the Road Home broadcasts, and people come in and donate. Our next opportunity for that will be next Wednesday at Riverton Chevrolet in South Jordan.
And we always want to hear your stories. We want to hear we want to hear about your life, and you know, don't think you're bothering us or yesterday, just this woman came up to me. I was sitting in a waiting room at Tosh at the doctor's office, and she came up, and I could tell that she thought maybe she shouldn't do it, but she did. Came up and started talking to me, and then she sat down and we chatted for a minute, and that's fine. That's just great.
Well, we come out to these locations all up and down the Wasatch Front as an opportunity for people that maybe have wanted to come by and see us and say hi, and we're not in your part of the valley very often. You're welcome to come by.
Yeah, come to Riverton Chevrolet, and now when we're talking on the radio, we can't pay attention to you.
It's difficult then.
So you'll have to wait for a second, but then we do have break times, and we'll chat with you a little bit. And so we'd love to see you at Riverton Chevrolet this coming Wednesday. What's the address, Gina? Do you have that handy?
It's 111th South Jordan Gateway. It's right off the freeway there.
And we need things for the Road Home. We need coats, blankets, shoes, or socks, infant disposable diapers.
Yep, size 5 and 6, the bigger ones. We need new bottles and sippy cups.
Maybe you have some nice men's and or women's suits. Suit clothing like that.
You need those.
Yeah, because people who are because they're experiencing homelessness doesn't mean that they don't have to look nice to go look for a job from time to time. Or
it's a good time of year to go through your own closet. You might be getting some new things for Christmas. Go through your closet. I bet you have coats or boots that you don't use anymore, or even maybe your kids have outgrown.
Yeah.
And you can bring them to us. We try to make it easy for you by coming to where you are to pick those items up for you. Now, if you can't come to see us, you're busy, you're whatever, you go to x96.com. Up at the top, there's a banner there that says Road to the Road Home. If you click on that banner and scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a big red button that says Donate. You can donate money to the Road Home right there. You don't have to wait for our annual Road Home broadcast to do that. It's up and live right now.
So again, this coming Wednesday, Riverton Chevrolet. Then the following Wednesday will be in Layton at Young Chevrolet. And then 18th and 19th, I think, are the road home days.
Those are the days we're actually at the homeless shelter.
The Connie Crosby Family Resource Center in Midvale.
So, yeah, keep all that in mind. Email. Oh, interest. And real quickly, let me just add this.
Oh, Carrie? You do that nice thing for the road home, and then you ruin it with Whamageddon.
Whamageddon. It just takes the pressure off of you. You know, you think I'm doing you a disservice. I'm actually doing you a service by getting rid of Whamageddon for you. So you don't have to worry about it.
Try to avoid it. It's already happened.
Exactly. Let's see. Anything else going on? We've got a couple of minutes.
Well, Gina needs to find some fun. You do, don't you? Gina doesn't think she's any fun. She says, I think I'm no fun.
You don't disagree with that.
I think, Gina, you are a ball of fun.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
So we didn't go to our Christmas party here.
Yeah. We seldom do.
Because, I mean, the biggest reason we didn't go is because it's during the week. And we had a Road to the Road Home broadcast, which means we get up an hour earlier to get to that, and we already get up early. But
I was just exhausted, by the way, for the rest of the day.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like I need to let loose.
Well,
and I don't know how, and I don't know.
Well, I'm telling you, half a bottle of that eggnog, and
I'm going to get some.
You'll find fun at the bottom of a bottle somewhere.
Now, what are you really looking for?
I don't know, Carrie. I feel like what we do here every day. I have fun here, and we laugh, but we also talk a lot about serious stuff that I take home with me.
Yeah.
Well, don't you have any fun with you go to a book club?
Yeah, we have our book club Christmas party tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Oh, you'll go to that.
I'll go to
that. You wouldn't go to a company party.
I'll go to that.
Is there a book you're talking about, or are you just having the party?
So all year long it's books, but then every Christmas time we have a party where you bring the spouse.
Okay.
So it's not just the book club; it's the spouse.
Oh, it's the party where you'll hear people all around going, "Do I have to go?"
No, everybody likes to go to the.
I know your husband is well enough to know that he would never say it out loud.
He likes to go.
I'm sure he does.
So maybe I'll. But see, everybody knows at book club that I like to disappear in the middle of the party. Like,
yes,
I like to go and put in an appearance and then sneak out the back door.
Because you're not fun,
right?
You're not any fun.
Someone is suggesting therapy and another puppy.
How about skiing?
What I'm getting is, I'm going to get personal here.
Okay.
A little bit of empty nest syndrome.
There might be a little of that because Muhammad is basically gone.
He's gone all the time. Yeah.
Yesterday, I hadn't seen. It was 8:00, and I hadn't seen him yet.
Really?
8:00 p.m. and I hadn't.
I wouldn't have seen him at all.
And he was leaving. He had soccer practice that started at 9:00. And,
that's crazy.
And God bless him, he can drive himself there. But he was walking out the door, and I said, "Hey! I haven't seen you all day."
So,
get used to it, Mom.
You know why? You're no fun. See ya.
There will be days coming, weeks coming.
That's true.
I'd hang around, Mom, but you're no fun. See ya.
You're not wrong, Carrie. That could be lurking in the background.
I think
there
that's got
a little
at
bit.
least 60% of it.
But I think it's true. You don't know how to have fun.
No, it's true. I always look at a situation and go, what could go wrong here? And what's the responsible thing to do?
Yeah,
and that does not equal.
That's anti-fun.
Yeah.
See, and Sue and I are going through this.
Oh, you are.
In that, people will invite us to stuff. We'll say yes, and then like the day before, we'll go, I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Jimmy just invited me to go to the cigar thing on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I should go. I really should go, and I have in the past, but a lot of times I go, nah, I don't know.
I would say go, because then you run the risk of the situation that Sue and I are in, and that is people stop inviting you.
Yeah.
Because we've
And
said
that's
no.
and that's bad.
So many times.
Yeah.
But secretly, I'm okay with it because I don't mind staying at home and just watching TV with the dog.
See, unfortunately for you, Gina, and fortunately for me, I've had fun.
See, this is part
I've
of the
had
problem.
my fun.
This is part of the problem.
I'm perfectly willing to not have fun anymore.
Well, then maybe you need to go to Burning Man or something like that.
See, I would go to Burning Man and think, oh,
No, you
everything's so
wouldn't.
dirty.
No,
No,
you
that's what I'm
wouldn't.
saying.
Yeah.
I wouldn't enjoy it because I would think everything is dirty.
No,
and
you
everything is-
you would never think that because you wouldn't go.
What's a cleaner version of Burning Man?
Is there a clean version?
Is there a
There's a
You need to-
Utah one. I
No,
forget
you
what
need
it's
to
called.
You need to invent it.
a clean Burning Man?
You need to invent
a
it.
hypoallergenic Burning Man.
Yes.
Slightly warm man.
And it'll be clean and reasonably timed.
Yeah, I can go
so
to
you're
bed
not up
early.
late.
Yeah.
And we'll call it the Jamie Lee Curtis burning.
Because she likes to do
Because
things
she likes
early.
to do things
yeah.
early. I don't know.
We might have to look
I'm
into
stretching
this.
it.
I might have to try to.
But
figure
yeah,
it out.
that's something that you can do to kill time.
Okay.
Is create a clean
Create a
Burning Man.
There is a Utah version of Burning Man, and I don't know what it's like. I assume it's somewhat cleaner than.
Yeah. I'd pass on that.
That's a different kind of clean. I'm talking about like hygienically clean.
Yeah.
I think you should get a hot tub.
And then when we, and then when
Get a hot tub.
and then when Sue and I do plan something, like to go see Taylor Tomlinson, she cancels.
See?
So,
we can't have nice
yeah.
things.
Gina, get a hot tub and sit in there by yourself with a glass of wine. You'll have fun. You'll have fun.
It's fun driving right now, it seems. I'm kind of surprised we've had such a good commute this morning. Pleasantly surprised. No accidents to tell you about. And you haven't texted anything in. No, we're looking good, but that can change in an instant. So please text us and let us know what you're seeing out there. 33986. Celebrate with live local talent at the Stateroom in December with Theoretical Blonde, Jim Bone, Fat Paw, Honky Tonkin' Holidays. More information at thestateroom.com.
All right. We will take a break, play a song, and then that's when your boner recap game will happen. All you got to do is call and tell us who won the boner this morning. And if you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, I'd cheat today. Why not? X96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, December 5, 2025. Click on there, and you'll see the correct answer, who won the boner this morning. And if you give that to us, what will you win?
Tickets to see Luminaria now through January 10th at Thanksgiving Point. 50 acres, 8 million lights. It's Utah's biggest, brightest holiday experience. Get all the details and snag your tickets at x96.com.
All right, Luminaria tickets, KXRK Provo. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play the boner recap game. Zero res, Gina.
Yeah, you had people over for the Thanksgiving holiday, and they said, do you want me to take my shoes off? And you said, no, you're fine. But in your head, you're like freaking out like I do about stuff like that. But then you calm down and know, I can just call Zero Res later and have them clean up after the company has been through the house. About 40 pounds of dust, dirt, debris can accumulate in your carpet every year. Don't let that freak you out either, because Zero Res can take care of it. With their patented technology, no detergents or harsh chemicals, helps them stay cleaner longer while being safe for both kids and pets. And unlike traditional cleaners, Zero Res leaves your carpets dry in hours, not days. And if for any reason you're not satisfied with the quality of your cleaning, they will re-clean those areas you're not happy with for free within 30 days of your appointment. The special going on right now, and I think today's the last day of this special, so take advantage of it. Get 3 rooms cleaned for $119 and a free hallway when you mention X96. Get your home refreshed before the holiday craziness. Call 866-0RES or go online at zerores.com today.
It is email of interest.
Well, a while ago, Gina was waxing nostalgic for her childhood in Idaho, in Caldwell, was it?
Nampa, Idaho.
Nampa. And about the Karcher Mall, where there was a stuffed polar bear.
Yes.
In a big glass case.
That was my memory of it from a little kid.
Here it is, Sketchy Blake from Ogden. This is your Radio from Hell field report from Sketchy Blake Ogden,
God bless you, Blake.
your humble servant in the trenches of mid-tier mystery and lightly fried meat. So there I was, dutifully making my way to Boise on assignment for Gina, chasing the great Idaho tradition of finger steaks, because apparently fried beef strips are a cornerstone of our cultural identity now.
It's true.
But like any good investigative journalist with ADHD, I was swiftly derailed by a bigger story, the mystery of the missing Karcher Mall polar bear.
Yes.
Now, before we go further, let me say this. Everyone loves a polar bear.
Sure.
But if you ever actually looked at the Karcher Mall display, you'd know this was not the Coca-Cola commercial material. No, this bear looked like it was mid-lunge, jaws agape, about to obliterate a baby seal.
Oh.
Which, having lived in Idaho for several years, feels disturbingly on brand.
There was a baby seal there
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
So what happened to this bloodthirsty icon of potatoes suburban taxidermy? I hit the hallowed halls of the Karcher Mall, still very much open for business if your business involves questionable cell phone cases and anxiety. I asked several locals about the polar bear, most of whom looked at me like I'd lost all my potatoes.
Oh, no.
Eventually, I found some longtime Idahoans who knew exactly what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
They whispered of a rumor, because, of course, there's a rumor that the bear had been relocated to the Health and Science Center at Northwest Nazarene University in Nampa. Naturally, I pursued this hot tip like the serious journalist I pretend to be. After wandering through the sterile academic hallways that smelled like lab gloves and existential death, I found it. A massive polar bear named Ivan. A true specimen. And based on its menacing glare and unspoken trauma, I was 84% sure that this was the Karcher bear. But the seal? Gone. Oh. Likely digested, one student shrugged. But another student, freshman Navi Blue Graff, confirmed this bear used to be a rug. Yes, the majestic mascot of the Northwest Nazarene was once walked upon by someone's uncle before being stuffed and propped up in a Christian university lobby.
Wow.
Truly the circle of life, but this was not the bear we were looking for.
Oh, no.
No, it's not the one. Feeling only mildly defeated and fully out of gas station burritos, I made my way back to the Nampa Motel 6 and took my search online. And what did I find? According to some highly credible internet sleuths, and by that I mean Reddit, the polar bear and, shockingly, the fully undigested seal are now living their best diorama life at a Cabela's in Fargo, North Dakota. Yes, Fargo. I've attached a photo. I should have given this to Katie. For evidence for your review, though, let's be honest, with how good AI these days, it's just possibly be a deep fake or particularly an elaborate tax evasion. Well, I could travel to Fargo to confirm, well, sure, but I have some freaking finger steaks to report on. This has been your Radio from Hell field correspondent. I'm Sketchy Blake of Ogden, still steakless, still confused, still haunted by that seal.
Well done.
Well
Blake.
done,
Well
Sketchy
done.
Blake.
Let's see, in the
Google
picture,
polar bear Cabela's Fargo.
The picture he sent is kind of sketchy.
Demetra says she knows some people who moved here from Fargo. Don't know if that helps. But yeah,
there you go.
Mm.
I think this is probably your polar bear.
Okay, let's see. Taxidermy polar bear at Cabela's. This one has a little seal.
Aha.
Mm.
Are there any pictures?
There's pictures.
Does it look like the one you remember? You're not convinced.
I'm not convinced.
Here, come and look at Sketchy Blake's picture.
Yeah, look at Sketchy Blake's picture. Let's see.
I don't know. I think he got this online.
My God, we'll get to the bottom of this.
It's kind of not a...
Yeah, that's the Karcher Mall one. So the one at Cabela's is...
Well, this is it. This is a Cabela's.
No, that's the one at Cabela's? That's Karcher
That's
Mall.
the red carpet. I know that.
That's the red carpet from Karcher
Oh,
Mall.
so this is an old...
Oh, wait, but there... Oh, he's pointing at it right there. Okay.
What's that?
That's the... See the mouth open there? And the mouth open there?
Yeah, I know.
I see it.
So it is... So it is there.
That could
So
be
it is at the Cabela's?
Yeah, that could be. If it's that,
There must be better pictures of it.
It's a terrible picture.
I mean, everybody's got a damn camera.
That must be
And
it.
everybody's got a social media
Yeah,
post.
here's a better picture of it.
I mean, there must be.
Yeah. I think that's it. It's very similar. if
Have we
not.
solved the mystery?
I think we may have.
Or should I say Sketchy Blake?
Blake
has solved the mystery?
I'm so pleased with your reporting, Sketchy Blake.
There it is.
That's
Now
the
that's from the
one
mall.
at Karcher Mall.
Oh my hell! Why do they have a dead baby seal there?
Because that's what polar bears do.
That's just terrible.
Let's go look, kids. He's gonna eat the seal.
I'm so happy about this information.
I don't know why it was at the mall.
Is Sketchy Blake single? I may be in love.
I don't
A
think he
texter
is.
says. No,
I don't think he is.
he's.
Well, earlier I saw Blake texting in that his daughter Dawson really wants to go to the Lola Young show.
Oh.
She didn't win those tickets, but Katie, I think based on this reporting, I mean, Sketchy Blake went way out of his way. I think we should find some Lola Young tickets.
He didn't bring us any finger steaks.
That's true. You think
I think we should find those.
Katie's going to see if she can make
Yeah.
that happen.
I think we need to make that happen. Excellent reporting.
There must be some. Yeah, maybe you can go and talk to promotions.
We'll
today.
make that happen.
See if we can make that work. Well, we can sleep now.
You don't understand. So that mall, the red carpet at the mall. Part of the reason I remember that carpet so vividly is my baby sister Carrie. I was pushing her in a stroller there, and I was running with the stroller because that's fun.
Yeah.
And I stopped too fast, and she wasn't buckled in, and she went flying onto the.
Well, that's fun too.
Onto the red carpet. She was fine, but at school we were doing confession at my Catholic school up there. And when I went to confession, I confessed that I dumped my baby sister out on the red carpet at the Karcher Mall. And I had to say several Hail Marys
and
to
the
atone
polar
for
bear
that.
almost got her.
See, I was worried that it was your sister's blood that made the carpet red, but apparently it's the
No,
seal.
it's the dead baby
The dead
seal.
baby seal. Mystery solved. Email of interest. Oh, wow.
So I'm glad he didn't call in. That was better as a letter, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Come to J.R. Tallywhackers, down on J.R. Tallywhackers. It's a great, big, beautiful joint.
If you like sausage, you'll love the brand new restaurant we've erected in Salt Lake City. Hi, I'm Rod Johnson, manager of J.R. Tallywhackers, where we're serving up lots of hot food and lots of hot fun.
Mine was so big I had to use two hands, and our order came so fast.
Tallywhackers is fun. Our waiters, Neil and Bob, slap the sausage into our buns right at the table. The protein shakes were thick and creamy, and there's always plenty of mayo. I'll come again and again.
All of our J.R. Tallywhacker handsome young waiters are selected through a rigid screening process. We make sure they're stacked and packed and ready for service. And you can't beat our food.
I'm only here for the food.
I love the casual atmosphere.
We're not just another restaurant with stuff on the walls. We're packing something special. We don't even have chairs at Tallywhackers. You just come on in and kneel at your table.
I always leave feeling so satisfied.
Try J.R. Tallywhackers' grand opening special, 99-cent footlongs. Or try our all-you-can-eat buffet. I can't believe you're not eating at J.R. Tallywhackers.
Come to J.R. Tallywhackers, down on J.R. Tallywhackers. It's a great, big, beautiful joint.
Swing on in.
Uncle June in Kaysville is schlepping away to paradise in Kaysville.
Kaysville. All right. Fine by me.
Hey, what was that? Does that mean it's time for the Boner recap?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, what's the prize involved here?
The prize is tickets to Luminaria now through January 10th at Thanksgiving Point. 50 acres, 8 million lights, Utah's biggest, brightest holiday experience.
And is there someone who would like to win that?
Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. What's up with you today, Chris?
Oh, just out trying to work in the weather.
Yeah? Is it, where are you working?
I'm actually a salesman. I'm on the road. I sell fire hydrants and underground pipes.
I sell fire hydrants. That's unusual. So be careful on
Yeah,
the
it's kinda rare.
be careful on the road there, Chris. And are you ready to try and win those Luminaria tickets?
I am ready.
All right. I'm going to read these three boner candidates. You tell me which one was the winner, and you will collect the prize. And did you hear them earlier?
I actually did not.
Uh-oh. Well, I hope you cheated then.
I cheated, though.
Oh, okay, good.
I did.
All right. So, boner candidate number one, how much for the little girl? A 73-year-old Mississippi man arrested for allegedly attempting to buy a 10-month-old baby girl at an auction house in Louisiana. Right. Very nice, very nice. Boner candidate number two, I'm guessing that the University of Alabama would like to be rid of the students who read these magazines. This is a story about the University of Alabama telling campus publications that they can't be on campus anymore. One is a magazine called Alice, aimed at women, and the other is a magazine, 1956, a magazine focused on black lifestyle and culture. And the campus says because of Pam Bondi and anti-DEI stuff of the Trump administration, you can't publish those on campus anymore. Jeez. And boner candidate number three, morons destroying history. Some beautiful pictographs, over 1,000 years old probably, in American Fort Canyon, and someone has defaced them with paint pens and lipstick. Those were the three candidates, Chris. Which one was the winner?
It was number three.
Very deservedly, number three. Yes, indeed. Congratulations, Chris. You've won the prize. Hang on the line, and Katie will tell you what you need to do. And good luck selling fire hydrants today.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Hang on.
I had a quick thing.
A quick thing.
Yes.
If Katie can put up a picture, I got a message from my sailor son Festus.
That'll be fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
He sent me a little a text message that the U.S. Naval Support Facility Diego Garcia has a Facebook page.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "Look, Mom, my arm is featured on the Facebook page. It says, gotta get down with the sickness. Sailors on board NSF Diego Garcia received their annual vaccines at the Branch Health Clinic in Diego
So
Garcia.
he's administering a vaccine?
So I wanted you guys to know that vaccines are being administered, and I was happy that he was gloved up.
That's his arm giving the vaccine
Yes,
to someone?
and I also like the Disturbed reference. They're getting down with the sickness. In
Well, no, they're not, because they're getting a vaccine.
Yeah.
They won't get down with the sickness.
If you want to get down with the sickness, just rub some turmeric on it.
What?
And he sent that, and my response to him was to send him, we decorated our Christmas tree, and I put the Navy, 250 years of the Navy ornament, if you go to x96.com/live.
Oh, on your tree?
Is on my tree.
That's a little over the top, don't you think?
What do you mean?
What's all that color?
Lights?
It's a Christmas tree.
No, I mean, there's like feathers, or what is that?
No, it's just a.
I don't
it's
see
just an
feathers.
ornament.
Is it just the lighting? Or
Yeah.
something? Oh.
It's a. I don't do the white light tree. We do the colorful.
We only do white light at our
We
house.
do the
only
colorful.
white light at my house.
Colorful
I think
tree.
I think it's going up this weekend.
Which I would rather have all the colorful lights
Mhm.
and tinsel. I want tinsel back.
Really?
But nobody.
No, your cat will eat that.
I used to have great fun as a kid. The way you would put the tinsel on is you'd grab a handful and throw it at the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we will take a break. We'll be back after these with some big boy news and opinioendo. Stand by for that.
You know, you sound kind of different today, Gina. What's up?
Is it because I'm all the way over here in Florida? It's so far away.
She's going to come back sick again, and you guys are going to be so mad.
It never fails.
It's Festus, my sailor son. He's in the Navy here in Florida.
Ahoy.
And he broke his leg.
Tell us about that.
Yeah.
Festus.
So there was this baby. The baby was drowning in
Don't
the river.
lie.
And I have to come up with a cool story because the real story is not cool at all.
Well, what's the real story?
I went boating out on the St. Johns River, and we pulled up to like this little embankment and anchored the boat. And I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to jump off the back of the boat and make a little splash. So I jump off the back of the boat, and it turns out the ground was much closer than I thought it was. And I shattered my tibia and my fibula.
That must have been thrilling.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
He got an ambulance ride?
With the sirens and the lights.
That is such a Florida man accident. You are officially a Florida man now.
How much beer was involved in this?
I only had 2, Bill.
Okay. All right.
They were IPAs, but I had 2.
And he had surgery. He's got it's not a titanium. We don't know what kind of metal it is. Rod that goes from his knee down to his ankle.
Probably iron. You got
It's one that can't be detected in. I guess the metal detectors don't pick it up. It's a new kind of thing.
Oh, really? Because I've got all kinds of titanium in me, and it picks it all up.
But he's kind of down for the count for 6 weeks. So I came out to help him for a little bit of that time. Plus, I wanted to see him because my baby was hurt.
What's the progress? I mean, what's the prognosis? Of the doctor say eventually you'll be pretty good? And
He said 100% in a few months, but I can't even put any weight on it for about another month or so. And then there's physical therapy and all that. But he said it's likely I'd be back at 100%.
Do you have physical therapy now, or do you have to wait even for that?
I have to wait for that. I have another appointment like at the end of June, and then after that I can start stretching.
Are they going to kick you out of the Navy?
No, he said he would try to prevent that because he was in the Navy too. He just retired. He was a captain.
But was that a question? I mean,
yeah, definitely. It was a possibility depending on the prognosis. If I couldn't get back to what they call fit for full duty, then eventually I would get separated. But he's thinking that won't happen.
And so, is it? I mean, are you in pain now?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I shattered my tibia, Bill.
I mean,
it hurts.
It was so bad that while we were at the doctor's office, he was calling in other people to come in and look at his x-rays because they're like, oh, is this the one we heard about?
You got to see this.
guy out.
If you go to x96.com/live, you can see Gina and Festus there. What do you?
That's the Waffle House.
We went to Waffle House. We laid out the handicap parking space at Waffle House.
Did you have?
We don't have the
Gina?
sticker, but we did it anyway.
Did you have anything, Gina?
Yeah, I had a waffle.
They have meat. They have meat and bread there.
Yeah, I had bacon.
I just hash browns. You like hash browns?
Yeah.
I just thought you'd be afraid to eat at a Waffle House in general.
Oh, I was. And the only other thing we've been able to do is go to movies. I've been trying to talk him into doing other things. I'm like, let's go for a drive. Let's go look at the Okefenokee Swamp. And he's
I don't want to look at things I can't go walk in. This is depressing.
This is true.
Yeah.
I'm going to appreciate walking so much more now.
As Kyle would want you to. That's exactly Kyle's point.
That's what that reminded me of. He has a good point.
But we've been going to movies.
Well, hang on to that. I just got word that Jonathan can't make it.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll tell
So
you what we've been up to.
we'll talk about what you've been up to down in Jacksonville.
Okay.
In the break. .20. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Brought to you by.
It's the season of giving at Haster Games. They're working with the Marines and their charity Toys for Tots. Bring in your new unwrapped toys and games to donate, accepting donations now through December 12th. Visit Haster Games, 6831 South State or HasterGames.com.
HBO's much anticipated, although I hadn't heard anything about it, remastered debut of Mad Men.
Yes.
Was spoiled by several on-screen errors and mislabeled episodes. Last month, Warner Bros. Announced that it would remaster the show in 4K to give HBO Max audiences and longtime Mad Men fans the opportunity to enjoy the series' authentically crafted elements with crisp detail and enhanced visual clarity. The first 4 seasons of the show were shot on 35mm film. However, the sharper resolution didn't distract people from the mistakes popping up on screen. Or during one season 1 episode, crew members in a vomit bag are captured in a shot where drunken character Roger Sterling threw up at the office. And let's see, season 2, viewers were supposed to see character Peggy Olson walking down a New York City street in the 1960s. However, watchers also saw a Mexican restaurant displaying a sign with a Los Angeles area code and an ad for cell phone SIM cards. Lionsgate delivered the wrong versions of the episode to HBO, according to a Hollywood Reporter.
So these are things that were cleaned up, but
which had been at one point, yeah.
There you go.
Which were added on Tuesday that the episodes were being swapped out.
Yeah, I guess episode 6 and 8 were swapped, so the words were off on the closed captioning.
A mess. It was a mess. Donald Trump has fired the White House ballroom architect.
That's what he does.
They were arguing about the size of the ballroom.
Yeah, the architect said, this is too big.
It's too big.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Well, that's what he does, though. He'll have work. He'll tell people, I need this work done. They'll start to work on it, and then he'll say, I don't like what you're doing. You're fired.
Well, and then he doesn't pay you.
And then he won't pay you. Yeah.
SeaWorld Orlando has filed a motion to dismiss Hillary Martin's lawsuit, arguing that she was hit by a snowy egret, not a duck.
Ow.
While riding the Mako coaster on March 24th. Martin originally sued SeaWorld October 27th, claiming a duck knocked her unconscious and caused permanent injuries. The park says it cannot be held liable because it wasn't a duck from their park. It was a wild egret that hit her. And so they're not liable.
It was an active bird.
The Grateful Dead is closing out its 60th anniversary year with a distinction even the band's most devoted followers may not have predicted. The group has secured a Guinness World Record title for the most top 40 albums on the Billboard 200 with 66 entries. 66 albums.
Really?
More than any artist in history.
Jeez.
Guinness World Records title is something that no one would have anticipated 10 years ago, or 60 years ago, when the Grateful Dead began, said David Lemieux, the band's legacy manager and archivist, in a statement. But the record demonstrates the dedication, passion, and loyalty of the massive legion of Deadheads, as well as the consistent quality of the Grateful Dead's recorded output and archival activities.
Well, quality. I
I
had no idea that they had that many albums.
I'm not a huge fan, but I remember when I had Sirius XM and they have a Grateful Dead channel, and I listened to that a bit, and they really they were very consummate musicians. They were very good at what they did.
Well, I saw the Dead up at Park West, I want to say. It was 80-something. And they just kind of got up and dinked around on stage for a while.
That's what they do.
The fun part was the audience. That's where I had.
That's where the entertainment
That's where the entertainment was.
Do we need a documentary about the Counting Crows?
No.
Well, HBO's got one coming. Counting Crows, Have You Seen Me Lately?
Is there enough there for a whole
Centered on
documentary?
frontman Adam Duritz, the film explores the emotional challenges and creative pressures the group faced during the making of their 1996 follow-up album, Recovering the Satellites. The I don't care.
Well, they're going to go into like how he dated every beautiful woman in Hollywood, and no one could understand why they wanted to go out with
And
her.
I've seen him interviewed, and they asked him about that, and he said, "I don't get it either. I don't understand. I guess it was because I was in a rock band, you know."
There's a new Men in Black film in the works, and will Will Smith have anything to do with it? Nobody's saying.
Because this is just news to everybody.
Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. The Burbs. It's a new series coming to Peacock. A mystery comedy series with Keke Palmer. And it's inspired by the 1989 horror comedy film of The Burbs.
Yeah.
Following a young couple who have reluctantly relocated to the husband's childhood home, their world is upended when a new neighbor moves in across the street, bringing old secrets of the cul-de-sac to light, and new deadly threats shatter the illusion of their quiet little neighborhood. Could be good. Let's see. 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven Japan.
Yes. Oh,
is
egg salad
is renowned for their egg salad sandwiches.
Delicious.
The Japanese-style egg salad sandwich, the famous, it's called a tamago sando.
There it is.
Is officially available now in the United States at participating 7-Eleven and Speedway locations.
What makes it so? Because it's a gas station
Look at
sandwich, so
You start with the bread.
Mhm.
And
Milk
it's
bread,
that
right?
delicious Japanese milk bread.
Milk bread.
Which
Okay.
is soft and
Mhm.
delicate and lovely. And then they use Kewpie for the mayonnaise.
Kewpie mayo.
That's very
And that's-
specific mayo.
And that's part of the flavor.
Mm.
That's just part of it. But it's just, you wouldn't expect an egg salad sandwich to be that good.
No, Kewpie mayo is good, and we have it in our refrigerator. But somebody said, "Oh, you know the Duke's mayonnaise. That's a mayonnaise you ought to try." So I got a bottle of Duke's.
Kewpie.
Yeah,
go Kewpie.
It's either Kewpie or Best Foods.
Mhm.
But that I don't know what people see in that Duke's. Vin Diesel is going to write and star in a movie about Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Wasn't there kind of one? What was the?
No, that you're
what was
thinking
the
of the
Hugh
one.
Jackman
The
one?
Hugh Jackman one, and it was, they wanted it to be a Rock'em Sock'em robot, but they couldn't get the rights, so they just did it.
Yeah, and it was
kind of
dumb.
But this will be
An actual.
Yeah,
based
Mattel
on-
is producing it.
and the robots will look like that. Yeah.
And then Gina gave me this story the other day. Jackie Vernon, the voice behind the holiday classic Frosty the Snowman.
Our old friend from Babes Ahoy.
That's right. That's right. We saw him at whatever that casino was.
It's not there anymore.
No, the Babes Ahoy.
But the Babes Ahoy review show.
That's right.
He was the host.
He was pretty funny. Anyway, his son, David Vernon, has been talking about his father, Jackie, and he reportedly had multiple families before settling down with his wife until he died. His wife, Hazel. David Vernon, one of the couple's 3 kids, revealed the surprising news while remembering his late dad. He said, "Yeah, Dad, he apparently had 3 or 4 families.
Yep,
at least 3 secret
Like
families
at the same time.
Yeah, when an unknown woman and her son showed up at the Vernon home sometime before Jackie's death in November of 1987, there was a woman there with a kid who was older than I was, David said. He's probably in his late teens and a little rough-looking around the edges. The woman asked to speak to my dad, and I said, "Well, my dad's on the road. He's not home." And she said, "Well, then..." I remember she was very firm, and she was like, "Well, then I need to speak to your mother."
Whoa.
And Hazel came to the door, and the woman dropped the bombshell revelation regarding Jackie's other marriages and families. So this woman apparently found out that he had other
2
families
others,
besides
yeah.
her, and she said,
Oh.
"I'm going to go." Okay,
All
so
right.
I'm going to go tell them.
Time for me to come clean. I got a slideshow. I'll show you my slideshow.
This is a picture of me at the Grand Canyon.
Look up Jackie Vernon's slideshow on YouTube, and you'll see it's a very funny routine.
He's funny.
All right.
That's it.
Weather.
36 right now, high of 40 today. 2 rounds of this storm coming through. One this morning, then it'll break up during the day for a little bit, come back around this evening. Down here in the valley, most likely just going to stay rain because we have a high of 40, and even our overnight low is supposed to be 35, so not even getting down to freezing down here in the valley. Mountains, though, are going to see a bunch of snow. Could get 20 inches up in the Cottonwoods.
Wow.
Let's see, tomorrow, about an 80% chance of rain again. 30% Saturday night, then Sunday. Looks like mostly sunny, high of 44.
Thank you very much.
Well, the Republicans are really after me.
Me too. I'm getting him too.
Well, are you getting this? Again,
They want me to run for office?
This is the 3rd time they've sent me a text.
Really?
Utah Republican Chairman Rob Axon here. It says, "Our party needs your help." No Republican has filed a run against Democrat incumbent Jen Daly Prevost for the State House. January 8th is at 5 p.m. is the deadline to file at the Salt Lake County Clerk's office, and we cannot let the Democrat run unopposed. Will you answer the call and serve? See the district map here.
I got it for Brian King.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A GOP chairman, Rob Axon, says, our party needs your help. Me, Gina Barberi. Brian King is not running again, and no Republican has filed to run for the open seat in State House District 23.
It seems that I think I also got something from the Democrat, Jen Daly Prevost, saying, I can't find it now, saying that she would really appreciate my financial support. Now, I don't know why.
Okay, that's
well,
different.
you're a registered Republican. Why would...
I don't know. I don't know why she would send that to me. I'm not giving her any money. I'm a Republican.
Did you see there's a woman and a Democrat that's filed to run for Mitt Romney's seat yesterday?
I didn't see that.
Yes.
She's, let me find that.
And what, so did anybody file to run against Jen Daly Prevost?
Oh. Let's see.
Now, as registered Republicans, don't we get to vote in this upcoming thing?
Yeah, they're having...
Or do we have to go somewhere?
We might have to go somewhere, so I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
It's a presidential preference poll or something.
Yeah.
World-renowned ski mountaineer, environmental
I did,
activist running for Utah's open Senate seat. Her name's Caroline Gleich, or Gleich. I should probably figure out how to say that. She's running for Mitt Romney's seat.
Yeah, I did see that. And she's a Democrat?
All right.
Okay.
She got my vote.
Well,
I don't need to know anything.
Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm a Republican. I can't vote for her.
Sure. No, Bill, you can.
You can.
See, in this state, you have to be a registered Republican to vote in the Republican primaries and things, but Democrats will take anybody. You don't have to be a registered Democrat.
And that's why I'm a Republican, because I'm picky.
And today's the last day you can register as a Republican to vote
I think it was... Oh, yeah, today is the last day. Yeah, today. If you've a mind to register. I was thinking of changing back to Democrat, but I just didn't want to go. I lost the paper that said how to do it, and so I don't care. I mean, it doesn't make a whole never mind of difference, really.
It does make a difference because you can vote in primaries. If you would like a say in who wins office here in the state of Utah, you have to be a registered Republican.
Gina, the Republicans that I would vote for, which I did, are too liberal in the Republican Party to ever win.
Well,
it doesn't make a difference.
Well, the GOP is now all extremists. There is no what I keep hearing mainstream Republicans. That term doesn't apply anymore.
That's why I want to go back to. I think I should go back to being a Democrat and just fight the good fight.
All of the mainstream Republicans are quitting or retiring Mitt Romney, you know?
I don't know how this presidential, I think it's in March, the Republican...
Presidential preference.
Preference, whatever that is. I don't know if you have to go somewhere or... We'll find out.
It says here, so you can switch back to Democrat. The Republican Party will not primary this year. They have decided to do voting in the caucuses, so you can't vote against Trump in the primary.
Because they know not everyone will show up to the caucuses. Because people are...
Yeah, it's only the extremists.
Yeah.
Or no, excuse me, the Republicans that will go out.
Well, I think I can... I think you can call the office and change your party affiliation over the phone.
You just go to vote.utah.gov and it's all there. It's easy.
All right.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
I was just comparing cute puppy golden retriever photos with Sean and Jaden Larson because they have two Goldens too.
Is some sort of competition here?
They're all cute. Yeah.
In their own ways.
Larson HVAC and Plumbing and Sean and Jaden here. This is the third annual now?
Yeah, 3 times.
Third annual.
Grandma Jana giveaway. Explain who Grandma Jana is.
Grandma Jana is my mom. She passed away in 2019, and this time of year it was her favorite time of year. She did whatever she could all year to save up just to get her grandkids Christmas presents, and that's why we say Grandma Jana, not Mama Jana or something. But she was a great mom, but she was an even better grandma. And this time of year, I don't know. It just in her honor. That's why we wanted to do this, because she just gave anything to anybody that she could, even though she didn't have a lot. And we have started doing this because we want people to enjoy this time of year and not have to worry about simple things like heat or hot water. So in her spirit, that's why we started this.
So friends of the Radio from Hell show are invited to nominate families that they feel would be in need of what sort of services, Sean?
Hot water, basic services, heat, backed up sewer. You know, you can't use the things in your house. Anything that would take away from somebody not being able to focus on family and the things that you're supposed to do at this time of year.
So if you know of a deserving family, or maybe it's you,
anybody,
you can sort of nominate yourself. I mean,
yes, last year we got I think over 50 nominations from all the amazing people out there. So we just love to have some more of that, and let's make sure and take care of somebody that needs it.
And then whoever you decide on, you will go and perform the service for them for free. I mean,
100% free. Last year we did a furnace and water heater and ran all new ducts. They didn't have any ducts in their house.
That's a big project.
Just had one big fireplace that they all had to kind of huddle around. So
that's a big job.
It was amazing. Yes.
So how does someone nominate a family or themselves for this Larson HVAC?
It's Larson HVAC/X96, and there's a nomination page right there.
Simple as that.
What are the deadlines for nominating?
We're going to do it through this month. So the end of this month, I guess December 30th will be the last day, and then we'll pick from one of those nominations, maybe two. We just want to help people and make sure that they can focus this year.
We've been really fortunate, especially with the X96 listeners.
Amazing.
They've given us a lot of great business, and we just want to give back to whoever needs it.
I like this as help us find and serve a deserving family, someone who lives like Grandma Jana did, the kind of person who looks out for other people before themselves so that we can give back in a way that would make her proud. So enter your nominations, LarsonHVAC.com/X96.
And maybe you're doing okay. Maybe you don't need this help, but you should call Larson and have them come out. You still have that special going on through the end of the year. Talk about that a little bit.
We do. We always have the X96 special for our tune-ups that we're going to be still doing, and then we're also doing our dual fuel heat pumps at the end of the year. All the incentives are going away, the tax incentives and the incentives from the utility companies. So we'd love to get you a free estimate, and so you can save that money before that goes away.
Yeah. So again, just go to Larson HVAC, LarsonHVAC.com/X96, or you can call and text too, right? Let's see. 801-930-5450. Mention X96. You can call. You can text that number.
It goes straight to me.
Okay. And and Sean will tell you all about the X96 specials.
Whatever you need. Thank you very much.
And this Grandma Jana giveaway is just a great thing, though. The third annual. Go to LarsonHVAC.com/X96 and nominate a family needs a furnace or a new hot water system or.
I'm loving that new heat pump that we have.
I know, it's amazing, aren't they?
I didn't realize how uncomfortable my house was. Like it'd be hot, cold, hot, cold. This just sort of keeps it the same temp all the time.
Does an excellent job of that. It's weird.
All three of you have.
Yes.
Yes, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, we wanted to take advantage of those rebates.
Yeah,
smart.
We got Gina too.
Yeah,
so that was great.
And it's you're not messing with the thermostat all the time.
Yeah,
that's right. It learns.
Set it and forget it, baby.
I love the humidifiers this time of year too, because it helps with your dry skin and all that stuff.
Yeah. So anything you need like that, contact Larson HVAC and Plumbing. Really, they'll do a great job, and it will also amaze you, even like when you need a whole furnace done and all of that, how quickly you work.
Mm-hmm. We try hard. We want to make sure that we don't take up as much time as they need.
Yeah, it's great. You hardly know they're there, and they say, "Okay, you're set to go." Oh, okay. So anyway, nice to see you guys. Have a happy holiday.
Thank you.
And,
Same to you guys.
And thank you to all the friends of the program out there that have helped us throughout the year. It's been amazing. Thank you.
We'll have you back when you pick a winner, and you can
Yes,
tell
definitely.
us.
And we'll definitely post it on
We're
all the
excited.
socials.
Send those
Yeah.
nominations our way.
Okay.
So LarsonHVAC.com/X96 is the website. All right. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be playing a song for you as well. And crawling towards the exit. Oh, it's Boner of the Week coming up with Dave the Flower Guy. Stand by for that.
Well, he's here, Ben Lee, the donut critic. These aren't donuts, Mr. Lee.
Well, they're kind of like rolls. They're sweet roll type of things, right?
Mm-hmm. Sweet and savory.
So where are these from?
So these are from Summit Pizza Co.
Okay.
So these are called Doodles. And every time I hear Doodles, I hear Mickey Mouse's voice. Oh, Doodles. That just plays in my mind every time I see those or hear about these.
Well, tell us about them.
So this one thing I really love about shops is when they...
Sorry.
Yeah, that is delicious. But one of the things I really love about shops is when they come up with something super unique and it really brands what they are offering people. And these Doodles basically take a structure of a cinnamon roll and then take out all the cinnamon sugar, insert garlic and cheese. That's what you get. So you get the same good properties. You get that crispiness on the outside, that gooey cheesiness on the inside, and then that crisp bottom is so good, especially when you get it right outside of the oven.
And this dough is different. Is this pizza dough?
It is pizza dough.
Okay. That's what I was going to say.
So do they do pizza there as well, or this
Yeah,
just
so-
this? Okay.
So Summit Pizza Co. originated in Camas Valley. So this family came up, they bought an old hotel, Summit Inn, and they converted the bottom into a pizza kitchen, and then they used the rest for residents. And I actually got to walk through it this last summer, and it was so amazing. It really was a inn, so the little rooms and bathrooms, and it was so charming, and I'm trying to convince the owner to open that up for Airbnbs or inn again. So
Dan and Marcine Littledyke.
Yeah, so that was the family I knew growing up. I'm from Camas Valley, and so this is the pizza I knew growing up, but they didn't have Doodles back then. He was known as Dan the Pizza Man. And so as they evolved and they came out with these Doodles, it really was this exciting, fun thing because I love them, and they're my favorite thing from that shop.
So these are... I don't know how to deal with this.
You don't know how to deal with it?
Okay. I'm going to teach you how to eat these. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the originals are my favorite. That's just like the cheese and the garlic. And then I dip a 50-50 ratio with marinara and ranch. And I feel like that's the best way.
Normally, Bill would be anti-ranch, but if you tell him to do it, he'll do it. I think.
Yeah, and if you especially if you can make it a pink sauce too, but 50-50 ratio, and I just think that is ultimately the best way to do it. They have a really good ranch, the house-made marinara, and the flavors are just so good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Now, should I mix these together then?
Yeah, I mean, if you're have aversion to ranch, then go ahead and mix it into a pink sauce.
Or you dip and dip.
Yeah.
Mm.
And one of the things people do when they are going up into Camas, they'll grab them and they'll go out to where they're camping or their cabins. They are really good the next day as well. If you want to microwave or even over the fire, just warm them up. They're super delicious.
If you get a shot, you can see the jalapeno in there.
Yep. So I brought to you the regular one, which is the cheese and garlic, and then the cheddar jalapeno, which is really delicious. And then they do have sweet flavors as well.
Well, because you need dessert.
Oh, yeah. So they have raspberry, and then they have cinnamon. Sorry, I ate the cinnamon before I got here. So
These are raspberry.
And then here's just the regular cinnamon.
Which is
but
good.
again, this is
Really
pizza
good.
dough. So
Yep. So it's a slightly different texture. It's going to be a little bit more dense than what you would get with the cinnamon roll, but very delicious. They have new locations. So again, they started in Camas Valley, but now they have locations at Lehigh, Pleasant Grove, Saratoga Springs, Salt Lake Valley. You guys got to drive a little bit. or when you're up at Bear Lake, they do have one in Garden City.
Oh, they have quite a few.
Yeah, so they started getting a few partners on to expand these and get into other spots. And I feel lucky because it's close to my house, and I'm getting doodles all the time.
You're spoiled with doodles.
Yep.
Chat room's asking which is better, cinnamon or garlic, and I'm like, well, which what you're looking for. I mean, if you're looking for savory, or if you're looking for sweet, you know.
You can have both.
I prefer the savory ones hands down.
Yeah.
Like I like the sweet ones, but
You like other sweet things better.
yes, exactly. So if they also have hard ice cream in a lot of the locations, and so I always get doodles and then just like a scoop of ice cream.
What does that mean? Hard ice cream, just regular?
Yeah, not soft serve.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is it-
I mean that was like me. That was Camus Ben coming out and calling it hard ice cream. You know, you'd go to the pizza shop and it's like, where's the hard ice cream? So
And is it a particular brand of ice cream?
I think they use Fars up there, so nothing special. They don't do their own ice cream, but their sauce and cheeses and all that. They were really focused on quality, sourcing that as local as possible, and so it really was this awesome story for us as a community. And
Yeah.
I feel like seeing their success and seeing them expand has been really happy for me because I know the family and I know that type of push and what they meant for the community.
I really like this jalapeno cheese.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, it's really good, and it's and I like the chewiness of the of the dough.
Of the dough, the texture is good. I like the garlic one.
And I always say that the experience is you have to go in, get it hot and fresh, and it's just such a game changer.
And you hear Ben going on and on about this family-owned business. He's always looking for a new place. Maybe he hasn't heard of everything. He's heard of a lot. But if you have a local family-owned mom and pop shop place that you think he needs to check out, you can tell him about your social media and everything.
Yeah, so go to Donut Critic, DONUTCRITIC. That's Donut Critic on Instagram. Speaking of family-owned, we talked about Donut Boy a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and they were really good.
And I did my bracket, and guess who won?
Donut Boy?
Donut Boy.
Really?
And I don't think it was because of my bracket. I'm not saying anything. Because I actually went on Fox 13 and I talked about a couple other brands. And so I really think that they mean so much to their community.
Where are they again?
They're in West Valley. So they're right by the Maverick Center.
All right.
So if you want a donut, go out there and try. We tried the Dubai chocolate, which is so good.
That
I
was
love
good.
the banana pudding. They have a good glaze. So I feel like it is. These family-owned businesses are very important to the community. They mean a lot.
I stopped buying corporate cookies. I buy local.
Yeah.
I go out of my way to try to find local shops as opposed to the franchised, corporately owned things.
I want to know where you stand, Ben. I meant to ask you this a while ago. Where do you stand on how to spell donut?
Okay, I do actually have
Of course he does.
I know you do.
philosophy on this.
I'm pretty sure you would.
So I feel like DONUT is the modern version of donut.
Yeah.
And you would see this at most shops that are created. DOUGHUNT, I feel, is the more traditional and is now used more for the specialty versions. And so if you see that spelling, a lot of times that means that someone is trying to be a little bit more specialty, maybe like older techniques,
I see.
maybe higher level type of ingredients. That's how I see it. DOUNT is going to be that straightforward donut experience.
It's like the difference between Xmas and Christmas.
Yeah.
I believe in the spelling of Christmas as CHRISTMAS.
And I'm an Xmas guy.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be. I won't use Xmas.
And so donut, if you're looking for the Donut Critic, you are DONUT.
Yep.
Now, what was the name of this place again with the pizza dough rolls?
This is Summit Pizza Co. So Summit Inn Pizza was the original name, and it has changed to Summit Pizza Co.
Summit Pizza Co.
Or Summit County.
Summit Pizza Co.
People are asking, and I am saying. There you go. All right.
Thank you all.
Ben Lee, the Donut Critic, thank you. You can follow his stuff on Instagram. A lot of recommendations there.
Yep. And just ask me, and I will answer.
All right.
Thanks
Thank
all.
you very much. Cut my life into Cheez-Its.
The size of Cheez-Its? That's just little squares.
Apparently. That's what I thought he said.
I think it is what he says.
Yeah. Anyway. All right.
Time?
For
Boner
Oh,
of the Week.
that.
That's why this
Dave's
man
not-
is standing here.
He's not standing
David.
here for his health.
No.
No.
How are you, David?
Fine.
You got a lot of flowers to sell today?
Not too many.
Not too many. So you see Dave scooting around town with flowers, stop him, just flag him down, wave, and buy some. People do that occasionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. You ready to pick Boner of the Week?
Yeah, I am.
All right, here we go. Boner candidate number 1 from Monday. Oh, just another day at the slaughterhouse. It was that horrible... I was out in Tooele, a slaughterhouse out in Tooele, and an unfortunate incident with a cow that was about to be slaughtered, but it got its hoof caught, and the owner, against regulations, just took a saw and sawed the animal's leg off. And you're supposed to, if you do that kind of thing, you're supposed to stun them first. So, but he didn't do that, and so. Boner candidate number 2 from Tuesday. Waging war is fun, isn't it, Pete? Pete Hegseth. Oh, and by the way, I don't ever want to hear another news person call him Secretary of War. There is no such thing as the Secretary of War. And I hear people say that, and it drives me crazy. But hear him giving the orders to blow those guys out of the water in the Caribbean. That's number 2. Number 3, it was self-defense. Why is that the same? That's not the same story. Oh, I don't get it.
What's the matter? Let's see.
Let's see. Critics in the U.S. Congressman. I don't know.
Is it the same?
It's Pete
similar
Hegseth
story?
again. Yeah, it's Pete Hegseth again, and I don't know. Well, let's move on to Boner candidate number 4, shall we? Don't pick number 3, whatever you do, Dave. Okay.
No.
Boner candidate number 4, and let's see. And the environment be damned. That's the Trump saying we're going to remove the restrictions on gasoline. Cars can be polluters again. Get rid of that Biden era.
Clean energy stuff.
Yeah, get rid of that Biden era, a move toward electric cars. Let's get rid of that. And Boner candidate number 5 from today, morons destroying history. The pictograph in American Fork Canyon, somebody 1,000 years old, and somebody paints it and puts lipstick on it, and it's just awful. So aside from number 3, Dave, which one do you want to pick?
Number 4.
Number 4, which is, and the environment be damned. Trump with the gasoline restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
I heard somebody say today, now, we'll be able to make station wagons again.
No, that's not.
They stopped making station wagons, because of gasoline.
You can get a wagon?
They stopped.
Yeah, it was.
There are wagons?
It was Amanda who said
you hear
that.
the
She
same thing?
clearly just read the headline and didn't read
are
the story.
wagons?
The story was, as the guy was saying, and he was just kind of laughingly saying, we could go back to the station wagon with the wood paneling and all that. I'm like, why do we want to go backwards?
Nobody's
was the
clamoring
thrust
for
for
We
the
don't
story.
have station wagons anymore because we have SUVs.
But yeah,
But
Amanda.
you can get a wagon. There are.
But Amanda was convinced that they're making new station wagons, new and different station wagons, because she scanned that story. I just scanned that story and I got it. She didn't. I don't work at the News Authority.
We're not the news authority?
What? God, no.
What?
We're not the
I
News
thought we were.
All right. Let's do the promo. Crawl toward the exits.
Oh, I got to get that, don't I?
Yeah.
I've really gotten tired here at the last part of the show. There
It's
it is.
Friday. You know what would be fun?
Staying home and watching a movie with the dog on my lap?
Making a new salad niçoise recipe?
Don't sound off the hook, but I had something else in mind.
Presenting an all-new episode of the Radio from Hell show?
That's it.
See, fun, Gina. Monday morning here on X96.
Everything I asked was a question. Every line I had was a question.
I'm sorry. Is that okay?
And when you said fun, I thought you were saying it like Frankenstein.
You know.
Fun.
You know fun.
Fun,
Fire
Gina.
bad.
Fire bad. Fun.
Fun?
All right. I think we're good. Are we good?
I don't know.
It's Friday. You can.
What about you?
You don't know. You don't have to do anything this weekend, do you?
No,
Can you
no,
just
I
chill
don't
out?
think so. I guess.
Okay.
It's just I just got really tired all of a sudden. Oh, it's hot in here. And, yeah.
Well, let's go then.
Okay.
We should have Larson's look at the HVAC while they're here. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
See, I know fun.
You know fun. Nick, no fun. After the